Yeah, thanks Norm. My goodness, 2024, the Quaker Oats Australia Upper Grade Southern Football League kicks off. It kicked off last night, of course, with a clash up there in Narrogin. The Narrogin Hawks hosted Brookton Pingelly, and Brookton Pingelly, well, they didn't play in season 2023, and they've impacted this season right from the start with a 26-point victory last night up there at Clayton Road Oval. So fantastic to see Brookton Pingelly back in. Well, it all starts off once again. I can't believe it. A year can go by so quick, and 2023, what a fantastic season it was. But gee, the 2024 season is shaping up very, very good. We're out here at Stubbs Park, and of course the big clash today. The Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars host the Wagin Bulldogs. It's a fabulous day for football. We're in the new van here as well today. We're filming football, and it's sponsored by Great Southern Fuels, of course, and great sponsors throughout the Great Southern region. And Big K footy, well, we're glad to be back. It's fabulous. We're in the van, and I've got a couple of co-commentators here, and it's a big welcome back to Big K footy, to that evergreen champion, Carlton full forward is in his day, Ross Ditchburn. Welcome back to Big K footy, Ross.
Thanks, Kev. It's always a pleasure to come back and help you guys out. Just up on the farm at the moment, proceeding, giving Nathan a hand for 3 or 4 weeks. So I really enjoy doing that and sort of watching the local footy for a couple of weeks and playing a bit of golf, and it's not too much pressure on me, Kev. So handle it, no worries at all. But good to be on board. Good to see you and Killer, and hopefully we're in for a cracker game today.
All right, I'm looking forward to it as well, Ross. And if you could manufacture a bit of rain for the boys, that'd even be better as well. Very dry at the moment out here in the Great Southern region. We missed out. We didn't have a big spring flush, Ross, and then we've had a very dry spell during the summer period. I think up in the northern areas and eastern areas copped a lot of rain, but unfortunately the Great Southern region's just been a little bit shy.
Yeah, North Kukerin got 40 mil when that system went through, Kev. So the water situation there is not too bad. There's a little bit of a tinge of green around in places still. So hopefully Tuesday night, Wednesday, we'll see 10 mil or more come through this area, and the boys will have a little bit more confidence going forward if that happens. At the moment, there's a lot of dust flying around the countryside. There's a lot of grain going in the ground. It's just something that we can do these days with the type of gear we've got. So I'm just ticking along, taking it nice and easy, and it's pretty dry in Bunbury too, I can tell you. I think they've had 4 mil of rain since the end of September down there as well.
Wow, that's amazing.
And it's it's a once in a probably 100-year experience for some of those guys down there. So it's a little bit harder for them to adjust to a dry season than it is for the guys out here who've done it before.
Yeah, certainly. And tell you what, also in commentary, it's been a little while. The doctor of football's back, Kim Killer Davidson. Killer, you're looking well.
Oh, thanks, Kev. Yeah, no, it's good to be back. And like I say, the season's upon us now, and it happens pretty quick, doesn't it? So it'll be very interesting today to see where both teams are at. Got a few more new players this year and that, but it's always a battle. Cooking Dumbleyung away, and it just seems that no matter where they are on the ladder or anything like that, it just seems to be a cracking game of footy, and you can think of a better way to start the year off, I reckon, playing the Cougars, the Wagin Bulldogs.
Okay, looking forward to your special comments throughout the game today. Killer, great to have you back on board. With Big K football, we just want to touch on Peter on 98811125 at his Narrogin office, and doing a great job. Of course, Toolmart doing the scoreboard. Once again, they do have 12 stores across WA. You can contact them on 6278 with 4 zeros following. So that's Toolmart, great sponsors. Man of the Match award today will be Price's Fabrication and Steel, Johnny Price, and down there in Williams, doing a great job, building fantastic sheds all over the Great Southern region. The local Top Gun footballer from down in Williams Way, and a big crew on board, and absolutely doing a great job. Make sure you get in touch with those guys if you're thinking about any sheds going forward or any steel as well, Australian-made steel. 98309414. Goal of the day will be Sports Power Narrage, and of course Lindsay and Katrina George have been on board with Big K for a long time now. We thank them very much, and certainly been sponsoring that award. 98812468 to get in touch with the guys up there at Sports Power Narrage. And Mark of the day, Kukerin Travel Centre, Andrew Pritchard. If you're thinking about taking a break, a holiday, make sure you give these guys a go at Kukerin Travel Centre. I can vouch for them. They do a fantastic job. You can contact them on 98212340. And the tackle of the day, the All Good Refund Depot and Wagin. Gee, they're collecting all your cans and bottles throughout the Great Southern now, and they're on the road bringing it all in. Containers for change and cash in your pocket today. Regional pickups in your area. 0439 956175 to get in touch with those guys. Our first quarter coming up very soon. We'll be minding Auto Electrics, Lindsay Francisco, and geez, a busy man doing all the electronics in agriculture nowadays. So you can contact Lindsay on 0429 356 317, just touching on the sponsors. Looking forward to the game today, Wagin. Well, they've been down, Killer, I'll just jump to you. They've been down for many seasons now, and they have got a few new recruits out there, and I think, is it Kim Monteith, I think the new coach for the Wagin Bulldogs. Do you know much about what's happening ground level there in Wagin, Kelly?
Oh, not a hell of a lot. I haven't been around, been with the juniors there, but yeah, had jumper presentation on the Friday. We had a good day down there at Wagin. Yeah, no, it's good that Monty have him coaching us, son of a gun, and he's actually was Kukerin Dumbleyung Digi a few years ago. Yeah, so I know he said it at the presentation night, the jump presentation, that he'd really like to get one up on Kukerin Dumbleyung today.
Certainly would. Ross Ditchburn, well, I'm not sure what you think about that, but you're just looking at Kukerin Dumbleyung at the moment. There's a lot of regular faces out there, but there are a couple of new imports there as well.
Yeah, there are, Kev, and of course Jai DePayne, first year as coach, had a bit to do with Jai back in the early days when Cody was going through the South Fremantle Junior Development setup, and got to know Jai quite well back then. He's obviously played for Boddington in the past, and we're really, really happy to have him on board. He's a very astute coach, and I think he'll get the boys together, and you'll see a far more competitive Kukerin Dumbleyung this year. They're looking a lot fitter. There's some guys that have shed a few kilos, and yeah, they look ready to go. So they're really invested in Jai. Justin Joyce is back for another stint with the Cougars, so he's going to.
Oh, it's a great player, isn't he?
Great asset. He's a past Leo Graham medalist, so any player like that is going to be a huge asset coming into the side. I think we might have another one of the Perrin boys, and maybe another one of the Keith boys as well. So they're shaping up. Speaking to Jai before the game, he's very, very confident that the boys will really be a competitive unit this year. And speaking to Monty before the game, had a quick chat to him and reminisced about the past. He said this is the ground where it all started when he first played for Kukerin Dumbleyung. So he's a bit sad that he can't be out there playing, but he pulled a quad kicking the ball on his right leg, and then started kicking left foot and pulled the quad on his left side. So he must be in that age bracket where like the Eagles, they start to get into a bit.
Yes. Oh, the Eagles, yes. Rejuvenised.
Well, Killer injures himself just getting into the car or in and out of the car these days, Killer, but
It's an effort getting upstairs here.
I tell you, it's a pretty narrow bloody doorway there too. But I tell you what, it's a beautiful big bus and a real asset too for the boys from Filming Footy as well. And I think it's sponsored by Great Southern Fuels, which is absolutely terrific. Now, really looking forward to this game. Both teams are still separated and certainly talking. We're just looking at the time. We're about 4 minutes away from bounce down. So we might take a quick break and come back very shortly with the commencement of the big clash out here at Stubbs Park. The clash between the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars and the Wagin Bulldogs. Back very shortly.
At Great Southern Fuels, we know fuel and we know service. We've been doing it for over 40 years. We're a family business, we employ locals, and we support the communities we operate in. But don't just take it from us. Hear what our customers have to say.
They're driven by local people, they're great community contributors.
We use Great Southern Fuels because they give us a fantastic service at the right price.
You can rely on them no matter what. It's just a phone call away and the tanks are full.
Why would you go anywhere else?
Great Southern Fuels. Reliability you can trust.
Umpiring. It is for everyone.
Yeah, thanks, Norm. Big K football season 2024. It's a pleasure to be back with Big K football and commentating on the Upper Great Southern Football League once again. The big clash out here at Stubbs Park. The Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars and the Wagin Bulldogs. It's set for an epic clash. I think. I don't know, just looking at the players out there for the Cougars, I'm sort of feeling that the Cougars could start favourite. What do you think, Killer? What's your impression there?
Yeah, it's a bit of an unknown, isn't it? And that, but even just having the home ground advantage as well, and it's going to be really interesting the start of the game.
Certainly is. Ross Ditchburn as well in commentary this afternoon. Great to have you back, Ross. And the Cougars, well, it'd be interesting. Jai DePayne, he's a quality footballer, so certainly be great watching him today. Marwick, of course, is another terrific footballer, and Justin Joyce.
Yeah, that's a pretty good group of midfielders there, and I saw Eric Botha floating around a little while ago.
My goodness,
no. And the rumour is that he's going to England in a couple of days' time to play cricket, so he won't be playing with us, but his girlfriend's barmaiding out at the Kukerin Hotel. The hotel's been bought by the community, so looking forward to a great game, Kevin.
Yeah, certainly is. Mining Auto Electric sponsoring the first term as well. Rucks went to a ground level. The ball's a bit of a tie-up there. Umpire blows his whistle, and we are going to have the ball up once again. Austin Shotter come in late. Rucks go to it. South probably got the best of it. Ground level it went through a few players, bit scrambly at the moment. Mancini was in hard, or Menangola was in hard. Ground level Ward, ducked down low, play on's the call. Good umpiring by the ups. Hand pass went out to Sheldon Taylor. He swung it over the top towards Byron Blevin. Heavy traffic. Got the little out to Dare with a hand pass. Bounces forward. Quick hand pass went out. Justin Joyce was it. Knocks it on forward. Left half forward flank whistle on play. And a free kick's being picked out the way of the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. And it goes to Marwick. Didn't quite catch it, guys, but unfairly dealt with, perhaps, in that.
Caught a little bit high, I think.
Yeah,
bit of play there.
Yep, just around the tackling. Definitely a free kick there for sure. But it was a really hot start to that contest, wasn't it?
Pretty frantic, wasn't it? So Marwick, well, Cohen Marwick, he's a quality footballer, and he comes. Few steps, it's not a quality kick, though. Pack forms, it's fisted, ground level. Bulldogs have the numbers. Mancini, under a fair bit of pressure, though. His hand pass went back doors, one behind only. Toolmart scoreboard, one behind to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. Wagin Bulldogs yet to score. Is there any breeze advantage out there, guys? Not really. Maybe a little
bit towards the western end, I think, Kev.
Yep.
Okay, well, the kicks come in. It goes far and wide. Mancini is now on the end of it. Left half back flank. A raking kick forward up towards the left half forward. Good fist on play over the top and in front. Free kick goes the way of a player, Lee, I think it was, went long. Gee, big fly, almost a mark to shot at ground level. Tried to follow it up through. It's at towards between full forward and centre half forward. A bit of an aerial ping pong. Hand pass over the top. Was it to Crawford? Not sure. Hand pass went out. Bit of a smother. Deep in the pocket. Garlett picks it up. Hand pass over the top. Wardle was there. Bit of a shove on the player. The ball's rolled out of bounds. We'll have a throw in. Halfway between deep left full forward pocket, left half forward flank for the Wagin Bulldogs. They've got it up the right end, Killer.
Yeah, that was Chidsley there too, Kev, number 40.
Okay, Chidsley. Ball's thrown in front of the pack, over the top to Blake White, lays it off to Jai DePayne. His kick forward to right half back was good, but Mancini involved for the Bulldogs. Got a fist on the ball. It's tied up at ground level.
He started well, Mancini.
And we'll now have a ball up. He's getting plenty of touches early. First quarter brought to you by Minding Auto Electrics. Lindsay Francisco, 0429 356 317 to get hold of Lindsay. Rucks go to it. Ground level. Picked up by McMahon. He's tackled strong in the tackle. Got the hand pass to George Gibson. A bit of the old 1-2 laid out. Kick went forward towards centre half forward. Picked up there by Keatley, was it? Kick goes out wide. Charging onto it was that player McMahon over the ball. Play on's the call from the umpire. Under pressure, the Cougars get the hand pass out to Lockie Ward. Through the pack, out to Blevin, was it? Tackle, dispossessed in front of a shotter. He's met by Crawford, knocked forward once again. Great work by Ward, knocked it to his advantage. Kirk was there, it's tough in there, picked up by Crawford. He got the hand pass back to South. He banged it on his boot, he sent it forward to Lee. Lee, good hip and shoulder on him as he went to kick. Great work at ground level. That was by Jonty Robinson. Deep in defence. Now Jai DePayne with the ball for the Cougars. The kick was good. The mark was good. A contender for the Contending Travel Centre. Mark of the day. And that was to
Jordan
Ryan. Good play. Back to Jai DePayne. Trundles off through the middle. The kick is good to Byron Blevin. Just forward to centre half back. He goes wide to Taylor. Ryan Taylor spears the pass in towards Joyce. Follows it up. Under pressure, he got the hand pass out. Ground level. Great work by the Bulldogs. Little kick in board was good. Oh, I'll tell you what, he's going to be pulled down. I thought it was Flay, but now Flay joins in.
Wow, have a look at that,
And wow, he has a big 60-metre torpedo kick as well. It's going to clear the back of the pack. Running back to it was a player who looks like Blevin. Yep, got the kick away. Bit of a banana kick as he goes forward. Shotter. Under pressure. Got the hand pass out to Howie. Howie gets a little kick from Ward, but it's broken up by Ben Wardle for the Wagin Bulldogs. Wardle with the kick. Spears it long and strong. Coming out, it was fisted away. Great work, Byron Blevin in front, though. Got the hand pass away. Spat forward from Dare. Ground level. Picked up by a White, maybe. He got the kick away. Play on's the call from the umpire. Gee, I thought it was a mark. And we're going to have a ball up.
It's great contest up to this stage, isn't it, Kev?
It's frantic. It's getting frantic up in here as well, Killer. Okay, Ruck set himself. South in front. Dare. Over the side, come through. Justin Joyce was excellent. Little kick forward, well read. Peter Joyce can't quite scoop it up. Ground level. Atkinson was there for the Cougars. Ground level picked up by Sheldon Taylor. Tried to go through heavy traffic. He did well to Justin Joyce. Fell after he kicked the ball. Play on's the call. Is it from the umpire? Gee whiz, it would have been better to go back and take the kick, surely. It's gone out of bounds. We'll have a throw in deep in the right full forward pocket. Maybe just didn't get rewarded there.
Yeah, new player in Liam Loveday. Playing at number 21, playing at full forward for the Cougars. First look at him.
Okay, big strapping looking fella as well. Ball to be thrown in. Worked his way to the front. Over the top was South. Ground level. Marwick was it. Ran onto the ball and snapped a beautiful goal. That is a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day, a classic roving goal, and the first goal of the game. The Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars are 1-1. Wagin Bulldogs yet to score. Kim Killer-Davidson.
Yeah, no, just great football there, Murray. The contest, the ball got knocked down on the goal side. He was pretty much the only one on this side. Tapped it out into space, and just a really smart, opportunist goal there.
Certainly was, and he's a quality footballer, and he has been up the field, so he's probably just resting back in that forward pocket as well, and what a handy asset to have sitting down there in the forward pocket.
Just looking at the battle there between Peter Joyce and Flay, it's going to be interesting. Good contest all day, I reckon.
Okay, well, back to the centre, South in the ruck, opposed to Dare. Rucks go to it, South, won it down, and a whistle on play, and a free kick will go the way of the Wagin Bulldogs to Georgie Gibson.
Not non-controlling umpire, really.
Yeah, must have just copped it high off the ball. Gibson goes with a short kick forward. It was good to Menangola. He goes wide with the kick. It was good out to a player there in Mancini. He drove the ball long. It's a good capture down the ground by Bronson Harry. Right half forward flank.
Can he call to play on
He
now?
can play, this boy, as well. He lets
Look
rip with
at
a
that.
big left foot. It's a thumper right to the top of the goal square. Big Tank Murray flew, but couldn't quite rake it in. One behind. The first score on the board for the Wagin Bulldogs. 1-1 to the Cougars. One behind to the Wagin Bulldogs. Here in the first term, brought to you by Minding Auto Electrics. Lindsay Francisco, 0429 356 317. So it's Ryan Taylor drills the pass out, but Josh Kirk,
Have a shot.
he's found him, and that's, well, he'd be ruining that kick, that's for sure.
It's in good hands too, because he is a natural goal scorer. He's playing in the midfield. Josh Kirk.
You haven't put the mocker on him,
No,
Killer.
I rate him his goal kicking.
I'm going to write it down, Killer. I'm going to write it down. All right, and it's going to be scores level after the kick. In comes Kirk. Powerful, long and strong goal on the board to the Wagin Bulldogs. Killer. No wonder they call you the doctor of football. On the Toolmart scoreboard, 1-1 to the Wagin Bulldogs, 1-1 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. She's all tied up here in the first term at Stubbs Park.
Geez, that's a real asset when you can kick the ball like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, from that far out with the wind, just strong and solid, and would never wavered. Did it just straight through the middle.
Certainly did. So we're back to the centre once again, and just look, Ian Robinson out there. Just well, I haven't seen the boys for a while, so there's a few interesting numbers and faces out there. Wagin Bulldogs for both teams. South flew high, won it down to McMahon. He got the hand pass out, but it was stolen by Joyce, was it? Spun around, sent it long. Flay was a good fist on the ball, knocked towards the front of the pack, working hard, coming across at ground level, almost to pick up by Watt. Left it behind though. It's on the left half forward flank, holding the ball, says the umpire. And the free kick will go the way of Tommy Flay for the Wagin Bulldogs. Normally a very good kick, but this one's going to put his man under a bit of pressure. And Crawford, was it? Got the bounce right, wheels around, has a look forward, drills the little pass forward to McMahon, runs onto it. He wheels around, lets rip. Good 60-metre kick, getting back. Good mark to Ryan Taylor down there, deep in defence for the Cougars.
Good match up that one too on Murray.
Yeah.
Couple of heavyweights, but Big John Murray been working pretty hard off the season break as well. The kick went long. It was a good kick to Peter Joyce. Was he in? Looks like he was. Joyce, I think he started out at centre half forward, Killer. Went with the kick forward. Watt was there. Jai DePayne off the pack beautifully. Popped the little hand pass out to Atkinson as he drives the ball long. A scrubby kick to right half forward coming down. 37, haven't got a name for him. Hand pass over the top. It's set up as it goes with Perrin, was it?
Loveday.
Loveday it was, over the top, but one behind only. And on the Toolmart scoreboard, it's 1-2 to the Cougars. 1-1 to the Wagin Bulldogs here in the first term at Stubbs Park. The big clash. The Cougars and the Bulldogs.
Yep.
And
Loveday's had a couple of opportunities.
Okay, so Putland out of defence with a kick. Goes good, long and strong out there. It was low down, almost a scoop up there by player there in Lee. Kick went forward to Josh Kirk. Kirk swung the hand pass in, was put his man under a bit of pressure as the Bulldogs try and work it forward and end up with over the top was Menangola. Chain of hand passes, sees it down, and now a kick, and Harry scooped it up. Bronson Harry, inboard. Kick just fell short. Keatley, was it? Not sure. Went with a long kick, but no one's home. Blevin probably dropped what he should have taken. Big Tank Murray's picked it up. Got the little kick forward. How's it going to tumble? Straight through the goals. Tool. Wow, that is a contender as well for the Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day. Big John Murray done well. And on the Tool Mart scoreboard, it is 2 goals, 1 to the Wagin Bulldogs, 1 goal, 2 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. Killer. That was a pretty good effort.
Oh, very good effort. Got it into the forward line quick, and Murray, it's what he's got to do. If he gets it in his hands, he's not worried about dodging and weaving, just get that ball, and that was a really good goal from him, and good build-up from the Wagin Bulldogs too, right from the half-back line. Flays, started well, but had a couple of players to choose from there going through the midfield. It's good signs, especially running forward for the Bulldogs.
Certainly is. So Toby Perrin out on the wing here, got the lovely pink boots on. So back to the centre here in the first term. No clear knockout by any ruckman. It went to ground level. Joyce was good, or DePayne it was, got it out to Joyce. Joyce drives it long, and a good bit of work there by Flay. At front of the pack by Shotter, though. That was stocked and under pressure, got the hand pass out. There's a fair whack of pressure going on there for the Wagin Bulldogs. Joyce running down, was picked up. Hand pass forward to Marwick over the top. Back to Peter Joyce. He goes back doors. The kick wasn't quite up to standard. Putland picks it up. Under pressure the Bulldogs are. Out the back it goes. Taken high, says the umpire. A free kick will go the way of Tommy Flay for the Wagin Bulldogs.
Yeah, Mancini got a really front on right to his chest there too. He's in a bit of trouble.
Okay, looks like he might come off as well. The kick is long and strong. Shawnee Gartlett, a long way down the field, marks the ball left centre wing for the Wagin Bulldogs. Not sure what to do with the ball. He's just going to go for the long kick high up and under. Harrison was under it, judged it brilliantly, marked it on his chest and switched play out to Jai DePayne. He's covering a lot of territory as DePayne. Has a little bounce. His little kick forward was good to Justin Joyce. These boys are linking up very, very well for the Cougars. Justin Joyce. A long kick out in front of Marwick. It was a good lead, a good kick. Dealt with afterwards.
Nearly 50.
But he's going to get the kick from the left half forward flank. Nice build up by the Cougars. Going to go with a little chip kick forward, just a little bit too fancy, I feel. Charging through was a good effort there by Jamo Davidson. And he did well, Killer. Your young bloke?
Yeah.
Yeah, got to put a couple of good words in for him. That was a good effort.
He read that brilliantly, didn't he, really?
Yeah, he really did.
Looked like a set-up kick to Joyce, but he was able to intercept it.
Beautiful stuff. As it's knocked down, Kirk had it. He's wrapped up in a pretty good solid tackle, going nowhere. Umpire says we'll have a ball up here once again. It's just in the centre half forward region, just inside the 50-metre arc for the Cougars. Whistle on play, and a free kick is going to go the way of the Cougars to Matthew Dare. So always a little bit tiggy touchwood sometimes in the ruck. Pretty hard to decipher. Dare's just going to go with a good long kick. Marwick making good ground. Getting back was Flay. Couldn't quite take the mark. Marwick, well, he's fumbled, but he's picked it up. Made a bit of territory for himself. Laid the hand pass off. Big putter's broke it up, though. Got the kick on his boot and the ball on his boot and sent it forward. How's the bounce? Over the top. It was Perrin. It was a good pick up by Perrin. Through heavy traffic. He's going to get collared to the ground. Play on, says the umpire.
Wow.
Hand pass comes out to Joyce on the right foot. Beautiful kick forward. Mark has been taken down there.
He was unlucky.
Loveday.
By Loveday. Big fella. He sees an opportunity, decided to go long. Flays there. Back of the pack was Marwick. Front of the pack was a great little work. Beautiful pick up there by Isaac Whiteford. Bulldogs under a bit of pressure though. Kick went out from south, was good. Mark's been taken out there by Jamo Davidson.
Cool
in
head.
defence. Very rare to see Davidson in defence.
His mum must be quick.
Oh, the kick is dangerous. It went for Putland. It's come to ground level. Danger for the Bulldogs. Trying to burst through was a Kukerin Dumbleyung player. Was Stockton Shotter holding the ball, says the umpire. A good tackle by the Bulldogs.
Austin getting caught a little bit just in this first quarter. He's just got to be aware of what's around him and be ready to get that handball out a little bit quicker.
Yeah, well, we know he's a quality player and the likes, but just a pretty fast-tempoed game, actually, this first term. kick went forward. It was good.
Might be a few cramps later on.
I think
Actually
so.
taken
I
by
think so.
Flay. Davidson, ground level, couldn't dig it up. Picked up by Ward, was it? Or was DePayne with a little kick forward. Whistle on play, free kick or mark. Goes back to the Wagin player and Jaden Crawford. Crawford laid it off, and it's a long kick going forward, getting back. It come to ground level. Beautiful pick up by Davidson at ground level. He made good ground, but the kick was off the side of his boot, out of bounds on the full. Free kick will go to Byron Blevin for the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars on the left half-back flank.
Like the way Davidson's attacking the ball, though. That's been 2 or 3 times in the last few passages of play. It's showing a lot of awareness and smarts for the game.
He finds himself on Joyce at the moment, so just follow him around.
Sheldon Taylor, recipient of the mark, went forward looking for a player in Ryan Smith. A bit of hip and shoulder, a few bodies flying out there at ground level. Momentum sees the ball go forward for the Cougars by about 10 metres. It's towards the centre of the ground and it's going nowhere. Umpire's got no choice but to call a whistle, and we'll have a ball up in the centre of the ground. It's pretty willing. Racks go to it, no clear not. Come to Sheldon Taylor under pressure. Got a little hand pass out. Not too clear. We've got a whistle on play now. Through the pack. It's going to be a free kick. No. Play on's a call. Jai DePayne burst forward. Beautiful kick. Beautiful lead coming out was Marwick, was it?
Yep.
Gee whiz. That was a nice bit of play by the Cougars. They're finding their targets as they go forward, Ross.
Yeah, they are. And like you said, DePayne and Joyce are linking up really well through the midfield and giving the forwards plenty of opportunities. They've had plenty of inside 50s. They just haven't really heard them on the scoreboard up to this stage.
Okay, well the kick was, looked all right off the boot, but it's just gone wayward, out of bounds on the full, which is a little bit of a surprise from Marwick.
He was aiming out one way and it went out for the other way. But definitely worrying the Bulldogs at the moment. A lot of free kicks around the contest.
So Tommy Flay, big long kick out, ground level, little quick hand pass over the top was good by Keast. That was Charlie, but the Bulldogs take it. Ends up with McMahon, was it? Banged it on his boot and sent it forward, interfering. Well, Garlick was there, ground level. Great work by the Cougar. That is a great tackle. And he's gone for all money. Absolutely. That is a big contender for the All Good Refund Depot Wagin tackle of the day, Shawnee Garlett. Right half forward flank. Kicks the ball long. Harry over his head. Come to big John Murray. On his boot, out of bounds on the full. A little bit wayward. And the free kick will go the way of the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. Was a classic tackle.
Yeah, it was a good tackle and rewarded as well. So, not sure how much prior he had, but yeah. It's what he needs to do, Shawnee Garlett. Use his pace and do some tackles around the forward line.
Blevin, good kick into Sheldon Taylor. He's only 20 metres away from his defensive goal. That kick was short and good as well. I think he's found Byron Blevin.
Yes.
And Byron he's got a 2-on-1 situation out here and goes with a really good option to Austin Shotter. Shotter on left half back flank for the Cougars. Just steadies the ship. He sees DePayne and finds him. Good little kick. Gee, he's effective, isn't he, Jai DePayne?
He is.
Another little left footer. The kick let him down, but it's a great pick up by Austin Shotter. Under a bit of pressure, sent it forward. Lovejoy. Well, I tell you what, that's eyes for the ball and a shove to go with, but that is a contender for the Contending Travel Centre mark of the day. Goes with the long kick. Getting back was Marwick. Flay was great. Brought it to ground level. Getting back was Davidson. Runs onto the ball. Hand pass was excellent as he went forward to Menengola. His kick forward was excellent as well, Marks. And
50.
Shoved out of his hands. Should be 50. That goes to McMahon. McMahon. Low trajectory kick as he went forward was good. He found Chidsey. Long kick towards centre half forward. Harrison come out, but in front was Ryan Smith. Backed himself. Good mark. Didn't know what was coming. He charges forward, drilled it forward, ground level. Isaac Whiteford just couldn't quite scoop it up. It went out to Jai DePayne. Over the top, it sets up Matthew Dare. Well-weighted kick. Falling at the crucial stage. Marwick is going to run onto the ball. Right forward pocket. Hand passes back doors.
Davidson.
On his boot. Davidson it was. Got the kick away. And it's gone. 3 for 1 behind only, or out of bounds on the full? Out of bounds on the full. Didn't register a score. 2 goals, 1 to the Wagin Bulldogs. 1 goal, 2 to the Cougars. The kick comes in for the Bulldogs. Mark's been taken left half back flank. Long, Bronson Harry. Good lead, nice grab. He's up forward, just shy of left centre wing. Kick went long, bit of a shove in the back to Blevin by Wardle, but it's gone out of bounds.
Yeah, Wardle's on Blevin, and you probably really need to play like a roll on him, Blevin, because he's very damaging off that half-back line.
Yeah, great player. Ball thrown in once again, far side. South court behind. Ground level coming through was Watt. Also there, we've got a whistle on play, and Watt might be coming up.
That was
coming up with a free kick.
Incorrect disposal.
Okay, so Braden Watt. I was looking down, now we're out wide, so the kick comes in for the Bulldogs. Probably inside 50, big fly.
Yeah.
That's a good grab at the front of the pack by Bronson Harry.
He's a bit of his work rate at centre forward at the moment, second to none. He's playing a true centre forward role, and a bit of a handful for the Cougars at the moment.
Well, that is a contender in my book for the Katanning Travel Centre Mark of the Day. Killer, make sure you write it down. So a sticky set of hands and a goal here would be pretty important, I think, for the Bulldogs as well.
Left to right.
Okay, in he comes. He's going to kick for 49 metres, and he's kicked it 49 metres high.
We might get your own that you need, Kev.
Well,
that's exactly the same kick as he kicked from this side of the ground, Kev. It went higher than it did long. So.
Yeah, he just lost it a little bit. Anyway, interesting kick on the ball. Bronson Harry was a nice mark. Could have done a little bit better, though, for his team. But probably just trying to go for that extra distance. So, Blevin, it was Byron. Good kick out. It was good. White marks the ball, I think.
Yep.
Braden White. So, he's just shy of right half-back flank. He's going to hug the boundary and go wide with the kick. Big fly. That's a nice grab in there as well. Bronson Harry again. He's taken a few good marks. He's signalling he wants to go long and high as it goes inside the attacking field. Big fly, big pack. Great work in front with Keys or Bevan. Flicks out the back of the pack. Picked up by Ryan Taylor. Just slapped the ball forward. Ground level. Robinson.
Well done.
Wrapped up in a good tackle by Shotter. No prior opportunity.
Oh,
Slung,
no.
says the umpire.
Got to be careful. Just
Well,
a bit of intent, I think.
They're right onto it, aren't they? So, and there was just that tiny little bit right at the end there.
Yeah.
I
He
guess.
can roost a football, this kid.
Okay, Liam Robinson, in he comes. Long kick, but I think the accuracy's just off to the right. Killer Toolmart scoreboard, 2 goals, 2 to the Wagin Bulldogs, 1 goal, 2 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars here in the first term at Stubbs Park, brought to you by Minding Auto Electrics, Lindsay Francisco. Kick came in wide once again. They're hugging the far side of the boundary. It's a long kick out to right half-back flank. Or big fly out there, and Love
Bronson Harry again.
Joy, and Harry's going to come up with a free kick.
He's setting himself
Love
that
Day. I was thinking I've got Lovejoy for
Love
some
Day.
reason, but Love Day.
Just that press is working for him at the moment. Just push him back.
The Cougars are actually defending really well, I reckon, and Wagin have had a few opportunities and haven't really hurt him on the scoreboard.
Yep. Did you? Yep.
All
You're
right. Well, there's a free kick, and I'll tell you what, it's rolled. It's carried on. The umpires let it go while we're looking, and a goal has been kicked for the Wagin Bulldogs. I didn't. Killer, who kicked
I think
it?
it's number 25. You haven't got a 25, so yeah.
25 is John Lee.
Yep, I reckon it was him. It was just, Murray got front position, then he got a huge push in the back, right in front of the umpire, and an advantage was played. So, multiple inside 50s, and got reward for effort there.
Okay, well, Big John Murray was in front, and he did cop a push in the back, and that was the initial free kick. But it ended up with a Wagin player in Lee who kicked on goal, and the umpire accepted that. So 12-point buffer to the Wagin Bulldogs here in the first term.
Bit weird going on. Putland's gone into the ruck, Harry's gone back, and Zach South's gone centre forward. So
Okay, interesting.
It's a late in the quarter thing.
Right over the top ground level. Hand pass went out from the Bulldogs.
Bounce.
It was out of bounds.
Surprises me, really. I mean,
Yes.
he's been a great player at centre
Whether it's a
forward
mix-up.
for Wagin.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, ball to be thrown in. It's on right centre wing, right in front of the commentary box here for the Wagin Bulldogs. On that's right wing, it bounces. Whiteford runs onto it, but he's bundled out of bounds by Justin Joyce. We'll have a throw in once again, just forward of right centre wing now for the Bulldogs, in front of the commentary box. Putland in the ruck. He enjoyed a bit of a run last year, I remember, in the ruck. Over the back. Georgie Gibson ran onto it. Kicked it forward. Mark almost taken by South. Couldn't quite complete it. Ground level. Was a nice pick-up down there by Perrin, I think it was. Got the kick forward. It's chopped off down there. Good little effort by Keatley. And Keatley with the ball for the Bulldogs in front. The kick forward was good, and it was taken by Lee.
Definitely got the scoring end. The Bulldogs.
Johnny Lee. Just forward of right half forward flank. He looks inboard. Good long kick. Big John Murray coming out, but almost a nice grab taken there for the Cougars player. That was Robinson. And umpire blows his whistle. We're going to have a ball up. It's about 35 metres out from the Wagin Bulldogs goal. Big Putters runs down and signals he wants to take the ruck knock. As there's no clear knock, ground level. Harrison dispossessed. How's the bounce charging through? White under pressure. Got the hand pass back door to Taylor. Taylor drilled it out towards Jai DePayne. He just couldn't quite rake it in. It's gone out of bounds. We'll have a throw in. Right full forward pocket region for the Wagin Bulldogs.
Not really sure we wanted to mark it there.
Well, probably
Professional.
maybe, yeah. Going to put himself under a lot of pressure. Rucks go to it. Putter's probably got the best of it, but to no one in particular. Pack forms, the ground level. Great bit of work in there for the Cougars. Umpire says no, it's held to him. We'll have a ball up once again. Or was it just a sea of players? Blevin, I think, was heavily involved there. That was Byron. So it's just in front of the Wagin goals. Can they snare one before quarter time? Flicked over the top. Ground level. It's flicked out off the boot goes by Robinson. Jaunty Robinson, 47. Okay, ball to be thrown in. Halfway between right half forward flank and deep right full forward pocket for the Bulldogs. Knocked to the front of the pack. Joyce was excellent. Hand pass out to Payne. And he's shoved out. And McMahon's not happy about that. And they both tell each other they're not happy with each other as they take their position again.
A lot of players around the pack.
It was knocked down. Loveday was in front for the Cougars. Pretty willing in there, and I'll tell you what, it's tough work. Not easy to dig that ball out as the umpire blows the whistle once again. There's heavy traffic. A lot of players around the ball.
Might be a blood rule, is it? Putland.
Okay.
Just while he's coming off, Kev, just had a text from Norm. A couple of updates. Other games, Boddington 3 points, Trail Williams 4 goals. And there was one other there that Norm sent through. Quarter time, Wickerpin 5-4, Katanning Wanderers 1 goal.
Oh, okay. Pretty interesting. I'll tell you what, the furthest any player is from this bounce down would be the 55 metres, I reckon. Would that be right?
That's where you want a little Jeffy Garlett out the back, don't you?
Oh, it's... she's closed right in. They're watching a lot of AFL, these boys. Gee, McMahon, heavy work. Good work. No, it was a player there in Menangola, I should say. Did well. He got the kick away with a huge pack of players. Picked up by Austin Schotter. Dealt with as the siren sounds to complete the first quarter out here at Stubbs Park. The big clash between the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, the Wagin Bulldogs. And on the Toolmart scoreboard, it is 3-2 to the Wagin Bulldogs, leading the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars 1-2. So a fantastic. It ended up being a good term for the Wagin Bulldogs later in the later part of that term, as they struggled a little bit early. Killer, I thought. The Cougars certainly were in control very early in the game.
Yeah, they were, especially around the packs, and obviously the Bulldogs were a little bit wary of it and giving away a few free kicks as well, as we see young Toby Perrin with his arm in his sling just after that. Very unlucky. He should have got a push in the back, just out in front of us there on the wing. So, not good for the young fella. A very good start. Really hot contest. What you'd expect. Two teams at the start of the year, keen and eager, I think as the press for the Wagin Bulldogs, it actually worked for them. So it'd be interesting this quarter. I do believe that Kukerin Dumbleyung would have the scoring end, I reckon.
Yeah, definitely think it's that way. But the same Ross Ditchburn in commentary this afternoon as well. Ross, I thought the Cougars bounced out of the blocks quite brilliantly, going against what would you consider would be a bit of a breeze there as well. But Wagin got their act together a bit ladder in the first term, but the Cougars' defence also was pretty strong.
Yeah, they were, Kev, and I think they defended quite well and probably restricted Wagin to a couple of less goals than they may have got in ordinary circumstances. But I thought Justin Joyce and Jida Payne really gelled well together in the middle of the ground, set up plenty of forward opportunities, but the Cougars just weren't able to capitalise on that. I think Peter Joyce was being well held by Crawford, and Loveday he had a couple of opportunities, but his immediate opponent ran off him a couple of times and set up attacking moves for the Wagin side. I looked Stockton Shotter put in a really good quarter, got caught a few times with the ball, needs to just have that little bit of awareness of what's coming at him, what's around him, and get that handball out really well. Byron Blevin led the back line and played a magnificent brand of footy. He attacks the ball hard, he kicks the ball well, and he repelled many attacking moves that Wagin had. Lockie Ward early in the quarter was a very good player, and Blake White off half-back was a good contributor for the Cougars as well.
Okay, good stuff. It was a terrific first quarter out here. It was brought to you by Minding Auto Electrics, Lindsay Francisco. You can contact Lindsay on 0429 356 317. We're in the filming footy truck here today as well. It's sponsored by Great Southern Fuels, and it's an absolutely fabulous viewpoint from here. So it's all looking pretty good. Of course, this little talk brought to you by our season partner, and Peter Rundle, MLA, of course, has that office up there in Narrogin. Peter's doing a terrific job throughout the region. You can contact him on 98811225 if you need to see Peter, of course. And as we go along, of course, we have our other great sponsors, Man of the Match Award coming up much later on with Price's Fabrication and Steel, and we saw some great goals and marks taken today. Sports Power Narrogin doing the goals, Catani Travel Centre the marks, and a very good tackle as well for the All Good Refund Depot of Wagin tackle of the day. Guys, we're going to take a quick break, come back very soon with the second quarter that's going to be brought to you by Kukerin Rural Services.
At Great Southern Fuels, we know fuel and we know service. We've been doing it for over 40 years. We're a family business, we employ locals, and we support the communities we operate in. But don't just take it from us. Hear what our customers have to say.
They're driven by local people, they're great community contributors.
We use Great Southern Fuels because they give us a fantastic service at the right price.
You can rely on them no matter what. It's just a phone call away and the tanks are full.
Why would you go anywhere else?
Great Southern Fuels. Reliability you can trust.
Umpiring. It is for everyone.
For a limited time only, we've got Honda generators, free delivery until the end of this month of March only. They're super compact, reliable Japanese generators. For more information, check out our website or give us a call.
Yeah, thanks Norm. Big K football out here alive and well at Stubbs Park. The big clash between the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, the Wagin Bulldogs on the scoreboard. We've got Toolmart scoreboard, that is. We've got 3 goals, 2-20 to the Wagin Bulldogs. 1 goal, 2-8 to the Cougars. A 12-point margin. The Cougars will be going with the aid of a bit of a breeze here in the second quarter. It's going to be brought to you by Kukerin Rural Services. They have all your agricultural needs taken care of by your local team. Kim Gooding, 98646010, does a fantastic job. We love him at Big K Footy as well, sponsors us and everything else. Well, second term, looking forward to it, and The umpire holds the ball aloft as the siren sounds to begin the second term. Rucks to set themselves over the top. No clear knockout. Ground level picked up. Justin Joyce was brilliant to Sheldon Taylor. Nippy hand pass. He goes out towards Lockie Ward. Tumbles in front of him. Good hip and shoulder there by the Bulldog defender. Ground level. They're desperate. Bulldogs hold up pretty good here. As it's forced out of bounds, we'll have a throw in on the left half forward flank for the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. Ball's thrown in. Rucks go to it. No clear advantage. It works its way towards the front. Taken down there. Quick hand pass from Peter Joyce was good. Pops out to the top. It ends up with Justin Joyce. Into the corridor. Tumbles forward. Marwick laid it off to Stockton. Shot her. Bang! He went on goal. Goal on the board for the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars and a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin. Goal of the day. Toolmart scoreboard. 3 goals, 2 to the Wagin Bulldogs. 2 goals, 2 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. 6-point margin. That was great work by the Cougars, Ross Ditchburn.
It certainly was, Kev. A great chain of handball that eventually ended up in Stockton Shotter's arms. Didn't think he'd quite screwed it back far enough, but
dodgy here,
umpire Adams was right underneath it, and no doubt there was no mistake made there. But great passage of play and a very clever kick by Stockton Shotter.
And Joyce was in that one too, did she? Yeah.
Yes, he was, Pete. Yeah.
Got the handball out.
Yeah, needs to get his hands on the ball a couple of times and gain a bit of confidence. Yep.
Certainly does. Back to the centre, so a quick goal on the board for the Cougars as they go back to the centre. South flew high. He won it down, went towards the back of the pack. Big hand pass goes out to Harrison. Harrison for the Cougars. He drives it long. Flay was in front, was it? Almost took them out. Might have been Menangola, was it? Or one of them for the Bulldogs. To Robinson anyway. His kick forward to Wardle was good. Left half forward flank. He wheels around. Little kick forward was a nice lead coming out from Lee. He's marked it on his chest. Oh, the kick's a bit ugly. Ground level. The Bulldogs do all right. Hand pass out to Wardle under pressure. Bang! Out it goes. Out on the full. Just overcompensated a little bit too much as he was getting swung around. And a free kick will go to Byron Blevin for the Cougars. Deep in defence. Nice work by the Bulldogs, though, Killer. They battled it forward.
Wardle, was involved in a few of them passages.
Okay, kick goes wide. It was good. Mark's been taken out there. Player out there, which is Keast, I think.
Keast,
yep. Got him down. Goes wide. I've just lost the ball momentarily. Let's get back here again. Ooh. It goes long. Kick forward. Coming out. Crawford was in front. He read it beautifully for the Bulldogs. Little high up and under kick. Wasn't good, but Harry was in front. Gee, he's got a reliable set of hands on him, Bronson Harry.
Oh, it's Wardle.
Wardle it is. Gee whiz. Well, he's a fair way away, Killer. So the kick went long. Back of the pack it comes. Ground level. Cougars with some numbers. Over the top was it Keast again. Looked like Ward was involved on his boot. Sent the ball forward. That's a handy grab in a packed situation. A contender. That's Jai Payne. A contender for the Katanning Travel Centre mark of the day. Good body use up there as well. Marwick was it. Bulldogs hold up. Hand pass went forward to Putland. Just steadies as he looks forward. The kick went long. It's going to be read by the Cougars at ground level. It ends up with Lockie Ward. Swings it inboard to Byron Blevin. Runs his full 10 metres. Drills the long kick forward. It's fisted away at ground level. Nice pick up at ground level now by McMahon for the Bulldogs. He goes with a kick forward, but Matthew Dare chips in from the side and takes the mark. The relieving mark for the Cougars. Left half forward flank. He unloads with a long bomb to the forward line. At back of the pack, Marwick was there. Wasn't going to make to him, though. It comes to ground level. Hand pass forward by the Bulldogs. Oh, it's taken by Austin Shotter. A bit of a banana kick on goal in front. But it's just to the left-hand side. One behind only. Could have easily been a goal. Toolmart scoreboard. 3 goals, 2 to the Wagin Bulldogs. 2 goals, 3 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. Margin of 6 points still as we wait for the ball to be retrieved.
Austin Shotter might have been better off either going on his left foot there or what he did try was just a nothing banana sort of thing, wasn't it?
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Very hard to get those right.
Well, if I could switch that off, I would. I did. Okay, well, the kick came in. And it's marked down there, low by Mancini. Called to play on. Popped a little hand pass out wide. Kick goes forward. It was good. Mark's being taken by Robinson. Lays the hand pass off to Lee. Swings it inboard. Charging through was good. It was Menengola. Steadies. The kick wide. Found its target out there. Running his full measure. Can't spot him, Killer, but the kick was long. Wardle behind. Couldn't quite complete the mark. Peeling for the free kick. Went in hard with the tackle. Maybe he's going to come up trumps. No, umpire said no prior opportunity. We'll have a ball up about 50 metres from the Wagin Bulldogs goal. Here in the second term. Rucks go to it. It was one down by Dare. Crashed into the ground was that player. A free kick comes up, and that's going to Ryan Taylor. I think it's Sheldon Taylor. Pretty hard to tell. He's looking a lot trimmer this year than last year, is Sheldon Taylor. And Taylor goes to the low trajectory kick, but over the top. Tommy Flay. It was a nice grab. Got a big kick on him, Tommy Flay, as well, but will be kicking into a bit of a breeze. He signalled he wants to go long. He's let rip. It's going to hang in the air. It's going to hit the ground. No one took it. Ryan Smith read it best. Laid back to Harrison. Had the ball smothered. Gartlett. Socket off the ground. Missed it. Hand pass to Wardle. Bang! He went on goals. Goals to the Wagin Bulldogs. That was a great effort. Toolmart scoreboard. 4 goals, 2 to the Wagin Bulldogs. 2 goals, 3 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. Killer.
Yeah, no, take your hat off. John Murray there was involved in the contest and then went for that smother, and then Shawnee Garlett was around the contest and really neat, sharp, quick hands out to Wardle, and Wardle finished it off, and I've just been impressed with Wardle's work rate this quarter as well, and yeah, a great goal there from the Bulldogs, and a bit of an inspiring one as well.
He's been a great player this quarter, actually, Killer, but I thought Josh Harrison was just a little bit casual there when he tried to kick that ball out of defence. Yeah, needed to be a little bit more urgency about that, and maybe gave the Wagin guy the opportunity to come in and smother it, and it was a very good goal.
Maybe he thought that John Murray didn't have a second effort in him.
Yeah, maybe he did.
Second term brought to you by Kukerin Rural Services. As Rucks go to it, it's desperate and willing in the centre of the ground. Little kick from White went out. Was taken there by Stockton Shotter. Brilliant play. Laid the hand pass off, but gee whiz, down he went. Davidson on a good solid tackle. And umpire says, give it to me, boys. We'll ball it up. They were set to take forward, but great defensive work by the Bulldogs.
Yep. Bit of intent.
Yep, Rucks go to it. Not a clear knockout. Try to bullock through the pack. Wagin Bulldogs. That's a good pick up down there by Lee. Banged it on his boot. Underneath it, almost mark taken there, but a hand pass pops out now. Sets up a player, Mancini, I think. Kick forward, and that was a nice little mark taken by McMahon. McMahon on a left centre wing for the Bulldogs. Kick went long. Bit of a shove in the back to Harry. Players a call. Kirk runs onto it, does Josh Kirk. He's normally a good kick on goal, but not this time, Killer. Through for one behind. Toolmart scoreboard. 4 goals, 3 to the Wagin Bulldogs. 2 goals, 3 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. 12-point margin. Here's up with Wardle. He lines up the big sticks, does Wardle across the face.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Just waiting for a bit of clarity. Ball to be thrown in. Bulldogs doing a bit of attacking here, Killer.
Yeah, Cougars were keen to get that ball in quick after that point, but this ball just missed the target and put a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah, it was a 2-on-1 situation too. So.
Yeah, it goes through it. Robinson hits the ball hard. Gee, it'd be a nice goal if you could kick it from there. It's going to go across the face. Murray's there. Garlett scoops it up one way, then the other. Underground kick towards goal. That won't work. Hand pass over the top. It ends up with Giant of Pain for the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. Lays it on a kick. Went out to his mate out there in Justin Joyce. He couldn't quite dig it up. Bulldogs under pressure. Good tackle by White. I think it was for the Cougars as he's bustled out of bounds. We'll have a throw in. It's on the right half forward flank for the Wagin Bulldogs still here in the second term. And the big clash out here at Stubbs Park in Dumbleyung. Downtown Dumbleyung. Rucks to set themselves. No clear knockout. Come to Josh Kirk. He just turns. He banged it on his boot. He sent it forward. Blevin in front. Couldn't quite take the mark. He's banged into the ground. Over the ball. Umpire says, give it to me, guys. We'll have a ball up once again. 35 metres out from the Wagin Bulldogs goal. They set themselves. Garlett around the ball. As Rucks go to it. Well, full possession was taken, and ends up with Giant of Pain. He's going to be wrapped up in a very solid tackle here. Loveday just took full possession out of the ruck. Just kicked it into his man on the mark. Tell you what, it's 25-30 metres in front of the Bulldogs' goal here. Bronson Harry in the ruck tried to take full possession and was flung. And he's going to come up with a free kick here. Gee, it was a bit reckless.
Yeah, he plays the hard. I've noticed he plays the game hard, Lovejoy. So, but yeah, that was just a bit of experience there. Harry sort of like he went to grab the ball, and he actually let it go, and yeah, sucked him in there.
Well,
I think.
I haven't been too impressed with his goal kicking prowess,
He's
Killer.
So young fella, I reckon.
In he comes. Bronson Harry, couple of little steps. Tell you what, it looks a bit better, but it's not. It's a behind. Gee whiz. Toolmart scoreboard. 4 goals, 4 to the Wagin Bulldogs. 2 goals, 3 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. As Ryan Taylor drills the pass out to Byron Blevin in the right back pocket. Runs and drives the long ball. Joyce caught behind. From the side was Shotter. Ground level. It was picked up by Whiteford. He's tackled, pulled to the ground for the Bulldogs. Umpire says, give it to me, boys.
Good work there from Whiteford too. He knew he was going to get tackled and have a ball up. Instead of letting that ball spill free, and it's good.
Okay, it was run down by Lovejoy.
Good tackle.
White at ground level was bustled over the line. We're going to have a throw in once again. Second quarter brought to you by Kukerin Rural Services. They've got all your agricultural requirements and needs. They're all taken care of. Call in and see the local team. Kim Gooding doing a fantastic job. Rucks, go to it. This time we've got a free kick to Loveday. We've still got Joyce.
You're just a happy fella, mate. You're just a happy fella. You like the joy.
Oh, it goes to Ryan Smith. He hand pass over the top. Jai DePayne in the back. Maybe no. Play on's a call. Great work. Hand pass came out. Was it to Davidson? As he goes long with the kick. Ground level picked up by Shotter. Austin Shotter goes to Marwick. Bumped at a crucial stage. It doesn't matter though. The ball tumbles through. It's a good goal. A contender for the Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day. Toolmart scoreboard. 4 goals, 4 to the Wagin Bulldogs. 3 goals, 3 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. Ross Ditchburn.
Yeah, a good play. That all started through Loveday. Put himself in front in the ruck situation. Got the free kick. The Cougars were able to get it forward very quickly. Smart work there by Austin Shotter, who drew the Wagin player, handled the ball over the top, and Marwick was able to get it onto his boot and kick truly. And that could be a contender for the Sports Power goal of the day.
Absolutely, yep. Sports Power Narrogin, yep. Great work. Back to the centre. Rucks go to it. South got the best of it. Went to ground level. Whistle on play and a free kick. I thought it was going to go to Watt, but it ends up with League. Put it out to McMahon. Was it got the kick away? Tumbles forward to Garlett. Left half forward. He looks to the corridor. Puts it up and in there coming out as a great mark to White for the Cougars. Backed himself.
Or is it Robinson?
It might be Robinson. Couldn't see his number. Kick went forward to Sheldon Taylor. Drilled the pass. It's an excellent kick as he goes towards Howie. Was it? Laid the hand pass off. Charging out of defence. Was a great kick as well. Wide, but out on the full by the looks of it.
Yep.
Great bit of work. Kick was good, but not just a bit wide. Inaccurate. The idea was right. Getting back wide on 29. Gee, I've got him Keatley. It is. Went inboard to Putters. Putters is going to go back out to Crawford. They're in defence. Got possession of the ball. Crawford has the kick. It was measured. It's good kick too. And South, tell you what, he kept back to himself. It was a good mark. He goes for the kick wide as he switches play. Out to a player out there in Mancini, was it? Went long with the kick down the field. It was fisted away. Underneath it. Good fist down there by Blevin. And we'll have a throw in. Far side of the oval. Left centre wing for the Cougars. Rucks go to it. It was one down strongly by a player there. It was there. It ends up now with Jai DePayne doing a power of work. Got the kick forward. Getting back was Crawford, the racehorse.
Little kid.
Gee, they're calling out of bounds. Pretty hard to call with the boundary umpires about 50, 60 metres away. I think you'll find it have to be a throw-in.
That's that sort of game, and it's pretty quick and get end to end pretty quick.
Well, the goal umpire is going to have something to say, and he's going to say it's come off the thigh, and it's a free kick. for out of bounds on the full.
We've got a review happening here.
Yeah.
Pick a,
I think goal umpire Tim Adams. Have it too. In he comes, Cohen Marwick. That is a fantastic goal and a big contender for Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day. Toolmart scoreboard, 4 goals, 4 to the Bulldogs, 4 goals, 3 to the Cougars. She's down to a 1-point margin.
is you putting that down as a contested for Narrogin Sports Power goal of the day, did she?
I did, mate.
Is it Marwick or Adams?
Marwick. Oh, sorry. Very, very funny, Killer. Very funny. Very funny.
It's an umpire.
I like your humour. He does his job very well.
Yeah, does.
And I'm sure he saw it that way.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah, wouldn't question Tim Adams. So back to the centre it goes. Of course, the second term brought to you by Kukerin Rural Services. Kim Gooding's the man. 98646 010 for all your agricultural requirements. Ruck set himself. South got the best of it. Went down towards the player in Lee, was it? As wrapped up in a tackle. Chidsey, I should say. Couple of new players out there. Killer still a little bit hard to find them. Rucks go to it. Dare took a swing at it. Couldn't quite connect. Ground level. Shotter was over. Did well. Shoveled it out. Justin Joyce, quick hands forward. Chopped off out there by Menangola. Tumbled the kick out wide. Little player out here. Killer.
Cooper
Schultz.
Schultz, sorry.
Okay. Just a few times I've seen him missed his number, but he's done well out there. Got the kick out the right half forward flank, but Byron Blevin. Byron Blevin in the way. It's a raking kick, I tell you what. Setting it up as it charged forward.
Well
Davidson
played.
knocked on. Ground level. Couldn't quite pick it up was the Cougar player. Davidson. And we got a whistle on play and a free kick is going to go the way of Robinson, who gets on quickly to the job and the kick goes forward. Mark has been taken by Jai DePayne.
Yep.
G pops up everywhere.
Probably, a few... Wade probably just need to, giving away a few silly free kicks, and just probably need to just smarten up in that way a bit.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, it's a little bit the same as the first quarter. It was Wagin were really pressing hard early in this second term, but as the longer it's gone, the Cougars have just worked their way back into this game and taken advantage.
And the value of that long kick from Byron Blevin is just priceless, isn't it?
Absolutely. Makes him so valuable as a defender. In comes Jai DePayne. I think it's cleared the pack.
Easy.
Goal on the board for the Cougars. They've hit the front by some 5 points. Toolmart scoreboard, 5 goals, 3 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, 4 goals, 4 to the Wagin Bulldogs, and a margin of 5 points in favour of the Cougars here in the second term. And it's been a pretty good epic clash thus far. And probably not too much longer to go here in the second term as well, Killer.
No, there wouldn't be. But just great work there, just to get it on to Payne and a bit laxy-daisy and the Bulldogs just watching and seeing what's happening, but just found that space and to the coach, and he put it through for his team.
Back to the centre. Actually, South's been doing pretty good in the ruck too. He's got a pretty good leap on him.
And Dare's been doing a mountain of work too.
Oh, absolutely. Once again, they set themselves. No clear knockout. Ground level. Working hard was Chidsey. He's crashed into the ground. Umpire says, give it to me, we'll have a throw up.
Thank God Chidsey's got that kick, mate, because the last 4 he's had have all gone to Lee. They look very similar, don't they?
Yeah, they do. A little bit difficult. Back to the centre it goes. Kirk was in there for the Bulldogs. It spits out the back, but it's too much traffic in there, so umpire blows the whistle once again. And we'll have a ball up. Lockie Ward flicks it back doors. Straight to the umpire. Umpires work at it. Out wide, toe poke, out Justin Joyce, clever, quick hand pass, it went forward, Shotter, quick hand pass again, running onto a Sheldon Taylor with a kick forward, chopped off by Tommy Flay in defence for the Bulldogs. He's looking towards the centre. It's going to hang in the air. The kick, well, it really needs to find its mark, and it won't. Running onto it is wide was White come through. It wasn't. Ground level
Davidson.
40. Davidson it is.
Good work.
Got a little hand pass out. Good work. Put Davidson back in on the ball. Shoveled it out. Shot her over the top. That was Austin. Hand pass forward. Ends up with Lockie Ward. High kick. Underneath it was Tommy Flay. And a good set of hands on him marks the ball. Switches play. He goes wide. Mark's been taken out there by Menangola for the Wagin Bulldogs. Menangola back towards Flay. Made good ground. Went to, well, he probably must have got called to play on as well because he did take some steps forward. It's a bit of a wobbly old kick. It goes wide to Mancini. Alex Mancini. Well, they haven't progressed anywhere, but they've got possession of the ball. They're trying. That kick was a little bit ugly, and it's going to come straight to Byron Blevin. You're in trouble when that happens. Under pressure, you've got the little kick towards Lockie Ward. It's just going to tumble inside. He was unfairly dealt with, and it's gone out of bounds. We'll have a throw in.
Bit of an Olympic dive there too.
Yeah, coming on screen soon.
Yes, it will be, mate. Another month away.
Yeah, he's getting some good practice in.
Yeah.
Okay, Rucks go to it there, wins it there. Justin Joyce scooped it up beautifully. Marwick was in front, couldn't quite take it. Lockie Ward snapped it. Had the ball off his, shoveled off his feet. Bulldogs under a bit of pressure. Quick hand pass went out. There's a chain of hand passes in defence, which was very good. Kick went wide off hands. It's tumbled out of bounds. Over there was player
Cooper.
in Tom Keatley as well, 29. Yep. And Cooper Schultz, I think, is.
Just didn't quite get to him.
Okay. Ball thrown in once again. Dare in front was good. Down to Sheldon Taylor. Tackle, dispossessed. Comes to Davidson. Jamo Davidson under pressure. The kick went forward. Just good mark by Bronson Harry. In front, no, it's Wardle.
Yep.
Wardle. Gee, I tell you what, he's been very effective. How's the kick? It was a piercing kick. A good pass to Josh Kirk. Kirk, how's he? Lays it off, goes forward. Mark's been taken by Crawford. Crawford just shy of right half forward flank for the Bulldogs. Laid it off, put his man under pressure. He's up to it though. Was it Keatley? I think it was. Jidzy. We've got the side. Mark's been taken out there. Wide. Looks like Wardle again. Goes with a long kick. Mark almost taken, but a great bit of work in defence for the Cougars. Mark was taken and sent forward to Joyce. Couldn't quite get his hands on the ball. It went to Menangola. Sent it forward. Harry was there. Crashed the pack. Wardle was there. Scooped it up. Hand pass to Kirk. It was too hot for him. Harrison knocks it forward. Georgie Gibson was strong for the Bulldogs. Got the kick away. Didn't quite find its mark. Mancini. He picks it up. Dare came in late. Kick forward was good. And in front was Garlett. He's marked it on his chest. Shawnee Garlett, well, geez, killer, they worked hard, but they've got a goal-scoring opportunity, the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they do, and then they form that line and they try and lock the ball and keep the ball in the forward line. I'm surprised there's no one on the goal line for the Wagin Bulldogs. It'd be one on the goal line and one in the pocket, I would have thought.
Well, Wardle's thinking about getting in there. If he can break out of a walk and get to a jog, the kick comes in. How's the kick? He's hit the post. Gee whiz, it was close. Toolmart scoreboard, 5 goals, 3 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, 4 goals, 5 to the Wagin Bulldogs. Here in the second term, brought to you by Kukerin Rural Services, Kim Gooding. Kick came in, went to Harrison. He's between fullback and centre half back for the Cougars. Going to switch play. Goes wide out towards Charlie Keast.
Blevin will get this. Thought about it.
Keast with the ball. Trying to cover all bases. He's going to go with a long kick. He sees Loveday on a lead. It's going to come towards him. Good fist on play by Watt, though.
Yeah, good punch from behind. Over the ruckman, too.
Yep. And ball's out of bounds right in front of the commentary box here at Stubbs Park Oval. It's just forward of the left centre wing for the Wagin Bulldogs. And ball to be thrown in. Ruck set himself. It's going to fall short. And umpire's going to get the boundary umpire to throw it in a little bit harder this time.
They thought he got another free kick there too. It was over the shoulder.
Okay, so this time, no clear knockout. Ground level was good. Jida Payne shoved it out. Sheldon Taylor got his boot into the ball. Running onto it was White. Ground level, Lockie Ward was excellent. Laid the hand pass out to Stockton Shotter. Couldn't quite take possession of it, but gee, he ducked and weaved good. Pulled out of the tackle with a kick forward. A couple of Wagin players crashed into each other. It's a ground level picked up. Yes, off the boot it went. Ground level once again and was picked up by Watt. Got an excellent kick away. He found Shawnee Gartlett just forward of left half-back flank. Holds up in the air. Harry was in front, ducked his head, but he still took a good mark. Bronson Harry turns quickly on with the job, popped it up in the air. White was a good fist away, knocked forward. Running onto it was Whiteford. He wheels around, had the ball smothered off his boot. Harrison couldn't pick it up. Now he does. He got the kick away, went forward, but it's taken by a player there in Chidsey. Chidsey got the kick away. Excellent stuff as they work forward. It's a player, Cooper Schultz. Got it off. Long kick into the forward line. Charges towards the goal square. Shawnee Gartlett's wrapped it up.
The mark, he's caught it.
Okay, great work to the Wagin Bulldogs here in the second term.
Is that Froggy Adams down there?
No, yeah, I get you.
Okay, Shawnee Gartlett, he comes. Banged on goal. Goal on the board for the Wagin Bulldogs, a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin. Goal of the day, Toolmart scoreboard. The Wagin Bulldogs go to 5-5, leading the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars 5-3, 2-point ball game in favour of the Wagin Bulldogs. Killer, a lot of hard work, but they got there.
Yeah, no, certainly a lot of hard work. It's been a frantic game of footy, but it's just good, players like Bronson Harry taking their marks and then keeping possession of the football is very important, and get it to your good ball users and they're not scared to switch. And there was good work rate from Shawnee Gartlett because 1 minute he was on the wing and then found himself down there. So that was good stuff from him as well.
Okay, second term brought to you by Kukerin Rural Services. Kim Gooding. Ruxio to it. No clear knock. Ground level. George Gibson tried to get it out. Chopped off by Sheldon Taylor. He's got it. He looks forward. Drives the kick. Joyce was in front. Too hot. Fist over the top was good. Ground level. Taken down there was it Mancini under pressure. Got the hand pass away. It's on the left forward flank region for the Cougars. And they're going to come up with a free kick as well. Getting back with Sheldon Taylor to take the free kick. He looks forward. Dare leads, but no. It's not on. So he's probably going to go for the... he's going to go set it up for the goal square. Kick went long, but it was a good mark taken by Tommy Flay in defence for the Wagin Bulldogs. Geez, played a pretty solid game today, Tommy Flay. Left foot kick goes out wide to Jamo Davidson in defence. Pops the hand pass over the top to Putters. Put him under a bit of pressure. Big Jake got the kick away. I tell you what it did. He drove it right about out of bounds on the full. And a free kick will go the way of the Cougars. It's going to go, it ends up with Davidson. So Davidson with the ball, kicked it into the man of the mark. Liam Robinson goes back in after the ball. Might come back to him under pressure. He socketed the ball forward. Leaving behind was Menengola. Quick kick out of defence from the Bulldogs. Robinson was there. He couldn't keep it in. It's gone out of bounds. We'll have a throw in right on the right half forward flank for the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. Bit of pressure on. Good pressure from both teams, Ross Ditchburn.
Yeah, the Wagin defence are holding up really well at this stage, Kev, and the Cougars really have had quite a bit of play in their forward line, haven't been able to capitalise on the scoreboard. Probably need a quick one before half-time.
Well, here's the opportunity. Lockie Ward, it's a searching kick. Maybe a little bit too much power onto the kick. It's rolled out of bounds. We'll have a throw in. It's forward of right half forward flank for the Cougars. Pretty deep pockets here as the ball to be thrown in once again. Rux has set himself. Loveday. I think South might have got the best of it. Knocks to the front of the pack. Gibson fights hard. Knocks it out. Cougars with some numbers there. Loveday again, the big fella. Pops it out. Picked up there by a player, Chidsey. Got the kick away and off the boot. And a throw in. It's on the right half forward flank once again. Ball to be thrown in. And he might come off for a spell as well.
Right. You'll be right now.
You'll be right. Sometimes we struggle for sure. McMahon comes on the field. Well, quality player as well. Ball thrown in. South did well. It's free in there, though. Jai DePayne, excellent stuff. Jai DePayne into the corridor as well. Well-weighted kick. Justin Joyce on the end of it. He's wrapped up on a good, solid tackle by Mancini, though. Great work by the Bulldogs' defence there, and particularly Mancini will have a ball up at some 35-40 metres directly in front of the Cougars' goal here in the second term. Probably not too much time in the second term, I'd suggest. An opportunity perhaps for the Cougars. Taken by George Gibson, though. He turned, he banged it out. Running, making good ground was Byron Blevin. likely to do something pretty good with the ball as well. Byron Blevin. Place puts it up, maybe not, because coming out was Crawford. He's marked the ball. He's got a nice set of hands on him, Killer.
Yep. No, for sure. He's played a pretty good game today as well.
Yeah, excellent game. Harry tries to come through the pack. Got a fist on the ball. It's going to go out of bounds. We'll have a throw in just forward of right centre wing for the Cougars. Right in front of the commentary box here at Stubbs Park in downtown Dumbleyung. Kukerin Rural Services sponsoring the second term. Dare was good down to Sheldon Taylor. He's tackled, swallowed up in the tackle as well. Down he went, Jai to Payne. Tell you what, they're pretty keen, the Bulldogs.
And just Blevins just sneaking off the pack there on his own, so I'm not sure whether the Wagin Bulldogs at least try and get 2-on-1 situation there.
Okay, plenty of numbers around the ball. Over the top. It was down by South. No clear knockout. Dare was good. Scooped it out, got the hand pass. McMahon wrapped up. No, that was a player there in Menangola. Look a little bit similar too.
Oh,
and we've got a whistle on play and a free kick.
Really?
It goes to McMahon, does it? Yep.
I can't help you out with that one.
No.
So McMahon with the ball. Left half-back flank. It's a bit of a floater, and coming out was Byron Blevin. Just read it beautifully.
Just playing his sort of his own role along the half-back line. At the moment.
He does. And he looks forward. A low trajectory kick was good, but in the way was Tommy Flay, of course. Got a bit of a torpedo action happening. The fist went forward. Harrison's going to run on the ball. Tries to flick it back between his legs. Blevin was excellent. Got it out to Sheldon Taylor. Under pressure, he got the kick away. A good fly marked by Howie, was it?
Yep.
It was Sam Howie. Called to play on now. Under a bit of pressure. McMahon puts pressure over the top. Goes there to a player in, my goodness, Davidson. He got the kick away, and it's chopped off down there by Tommy Flay. Tell you what a great game in defence. Flay's, God, he must have taken about 10 marks already.
Yeah, no, he's just controlling the back line and going for rain again.
Yeah, it's a high kick, and it holds up with the breeze, Blevin.
Man, this fella up.
Yeah, that's a good effort. Well, he just reads it so beautifully well. Kick maybe not so special, but look, he took possession again as time runs out for the Cougars to score us a late goal in the second term. Tilmart scoreboard. 5 goals, 5 to the Wagin Bulldogs. 5 goals, 3 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. 2-point margin in a excellent first half of football from both teams. In commentary, Kim Killer-Davidson and Ross Ditchburn. And Kim Killer-Davidson, it was a great second quarter, and both teams can be holding their heads pretty high.
Oh, certainly. A lot of attacks going forward. I think Flay for the Bulldogs controlling it down there. Just he's marking everything, and Blevin down the other end as well. And Blevin's probably a bit more man-on-man with the Flay, but Blevin, they just seem to be letting him do his own thing and that, so whether they could look at tightening up on him in the next half, like playing a sort of a defensive role on him, be interesting to see. But it's been pretty good effort by both teams, especially around the pack situations and that, and the Bulldogs just getting that press going. And when they are getting it going forward, I thought Bronson, Harry, and Wardle that quarter being a bit of a thorn in the side for the Cougars. Just get it down to them pretty quick, and they seem to be marking it. And and I thought Wardle's efforts there too. I'm not sure whether he's playing on Blevin or and so letting him play a bit of a free-spirited game there too, but he was very influential, especially in that first half of that quarter. But definitely in for a tight contest, and it always is against the Cougars and the Bulldogs.
Certainly is. Ross Ditchburn, did you think the Cougars made the most of that second term, or what were your thoughts there?
Yeah, I think they fell down really badly deep in defence, and it wasn't all the forwards' fault. It was just the great play of Flay, Crawford, Putland. They just cut off everything that the Cougars threw at them. And likewise, if it wasn't for Byron Blevin in our back line, it probably, Wagin would have had a lot more opportunities as well. But I think for the Cougars that quarter, I thought obviously Jai Payne and Byron Blevin were really good players. Stockton Shotter still doing a lot of good things through the centre. Very clever player for his age and his size. Matty Dare and Zach South had a great duel in the ruck. Cohen Marwick kicked a couple of goals in that quarter, but I just would have liked to see Marwick come up the ground a little bit more, because there was too many balls going straight to Wagin players and no contest being had. So they've got to be a little bit aware of that. And if you get the ball to the ground, you've got a chance to bottle it up or kick a goal, create opportunities. But if you just let the opposition mark the ball and kick it back again, you're really going to find it tough to score goals. So. A very even contest, and it's been a great contest, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has.
Really, because both sides are evenly matched. Both sides have got really good players through the midfield and in defence. The young Garlett was a bit of a thorn in the Cougars' side there most of that quarter, running around, getting plenty of opportunities. But look forward to the second half, and hopefully it stays tight and we get a good spectacle.
Yeah, certainly do. Ross, do you have goal scorers there as well?
Yeah, I do actually, Kev, and I'd just like to say good day to all the farmers on the tractor listening to the broadcast today. I believe one other time I was on air with you, my mic wasn't working, so I hope it's working well for you today, Matthew King. So, played golf with Matthew yesterday, and he asked to give him a mention, so I've done that. For the Cougars, Jida Payne, Stockton Shotter, 1 each, and Cohen Marwick 3. For the Bulldogs, Josh Kirk 1, Sean Garlett 1, Ben Wardle 1, and I've really liked Ben Wardle's game. John Lee 1, or was it the other bloke? Anyway, John Lee got 1 and John Murray 1. So very even spread of goal kickers there for Wagin.
Okay, good stuff, Ross Ditchburn and commentary with Big K Football.
And just some up-to-date scores from around the grounds. Big K, Boddington 5-8, Williams 6-3 at half-time. And half-time, Wickerpin 9-4 to Katanning Wanderers 4 goals. And that's the update.
Okay, good stuff. Ross Ditchburn and commentary with Big K Football. Kim Keller-Davidson as well, the doctor of football, as the second quarter, half-time we've got. So we thank Kukerin Rural Services for their sponsorship. They do have all your agricultural needs taken care of. Your local team, Kim Gooding. You can contact Kim on 98646010. We like to thank, of course, Peter Rundle, MLA, of course, with the office out there at Narrogin. Peter's doing a great job. You can contact him if you need to on 98811225. He's doing a tremendous job through the Great Southern region and his electorate for sure, because there's plenty of pressing issues and challenges, and he's the man up for all those challenges as well. Toolmart doing the scoreboard. A little bit later on, Prices Fabrication and Steel do the Man of the Match Award, and it's going to be very interesting. Goal of the day, of course, Sports Power Narrogin, Katanning Travel Centre with the mark, and the All Good Refund Depot in Wagin. Containers for change, cash in your pockets today. Regional pickups in your area, 0439 956 175. We'll catch up with everybody soon for a tremendous third quarter coming up here at Stubbs Park, the big clash between the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars and the Wagin Bulldogs. This is Big K Footy, back soon.
At Great Southern Fuels, we know fuel and we know service. We've been doing it for over 40 years. We're a family business, we employ locals, and we support the communities we operate in. But don't just take it from us. Hear what our customers have to say.
They're driven by local people. They're great community contributors.
We use Great Southern Fuels because they give us a fantastic service at the right price.
You can rely on them no matter what. It's just a phone call away and the tanks are full.
Why would you go anywhere else?
Great Southern Fuels. Reliability you can trust.
Umpiring. It is for everyone.
For a limited time only, we've got Honda generators, free delivery until the end of this month of March only. They're super compact, reliable Japanese generators. For more information, check out our website or give us a call.
My name's Nick Essler. I'm the National Operations Manager for Blue Diamond Machinery. I've been with the business for 18 months. Blue Diamond Machinery, we've got a great team environment. We encourage input from all of our staff, from warehouse workers to electricians to engineers and sales team, to help us move our customers towards a cleaner future. So we're looking to fill the roles of electrical technicians, both within our production areas and field service, mechanical technicians to support our growing fleet, warehouse workers nationally, fabricators and sheet metal workers to help support our new Blue Diamond engineering facility opening up in Henderson this year. If you'd like to help us deliver quality products, great service and help transition the industry to a cleaner future, we'd love to hear from you.
At Great Southern Fuels, we know fuel and we know service. We've been doing it for over 40 years. We're a family business, we employ locals and we support the communities we operate in. But don't just take it from us. Hear what our customers have to say.
They're driven by local people, they're great community contributors.
We use Great Southern Fuels because they give us a fantastic service at the right price.
You can rely on them no matter what. It's just a phone call away and the tanks are full.
Why would you go anywhere else?
Great Southern Fuels. Reliability you can trust.
Umpiring. It is for everyone.
For a limited time only, we've got Honda generators, free delivery until the end of this month of March only. They're super compact, reliable Japanese generators. For more information, check out our website or give us a call.
My name's Nick Essler. I'm the National Operations Manager for Blue Diamond Machinery. I've been with the business for 18 months. Blue Diamond Machinery, we've got a great team environment. We encourage input from all of our staff, from warehouse workers to electricians to engineers and sales team, to help us move our customers towards a cleaner future. So we're looking to fill the roles of electrical technicians, both within our production areas and field service, mechanical technicians to support our growing fleet, warehouse workers nationally, fabricators and sheet metal workers to help support our new Blue Diamond engineering facility opening up in Henderson this year. If you'd like to help us deliver quality products, great service and help transition the industry to a cleaner future, we'd love to hear from you.
At Great Southern Fuels, we know fuel and we know service. We've been doing it for over 40 years. We're a family business, we employ locals and we support the communities we operate in. But don't just take it from us. Hear what our customers have to say.
They're driven by local people, they're great community contributors.
We use Great Southern Fuels because they give us a fantastic service at the right price.
You can rely on them no matter what. It's just a phone call away and the tanks are full.
Why would you go anywhere else?
Great Southern Fuels. Reliability you can trust.
Umpiring. It is for everyone.
For a limited time only, we've got Honda generators, free delivery until the end of this month of March only. They're super compact, reliable Japanese generators. For more information, check out our website or give us a call.
My name's Nick Essler. I'm the National Operations Manager for Blue Diamond Machinery. I've been with the business for 18 months. Blue Diamond Machinery, we've got a great team environment. We encourage input from all of our staff, from warehouse workers to electricians to engineers and sales team, to help us move our customers towards a cleaner future. So we're looking to fill the roles of electrical technicians, both within our production areas and field service, mechanical technicians to support our growing fleet, warehouse workers nationally, fabricators and sheet metal workers to help support our new Blue Diamond engineering facility opening up in Henderson this year. If you'd like to help us deliver quality products, great service and help transition the industry to a cleaner future, we'd love to hear from you.
At Great Southern Fuels, we know fuel and we know service. We've been doing it for over 40 years. We're a family business, we employ locals and we support the communities we operate in. But don't just take it from us. Hear what our customers have to say.
They're driven by local people, they're great community contributors.
We use Great Southern Fuels because they give us a fantastic service at the right price.
You can rely on them no matter what. It's just a phone call away and the tanks are full.
Why would you go anywhere else?
Great Southern Fuels. Reliability you can trust.
Umpiring. It is for everyone.
For a limited time only, we've got Honda generators, free delivery until the end of this month of March only. They're super compact, reliable Japanese generators. For more information, check out our website or give us a call.
My name's Nick Essler. I'm the National Operations Manager for Blue Diamond Machinery. I've been with the business for 18 months. Blue Diamond Machinery, we've got a great team environment. We encourage input from all of our staff, from warehouse workers to electricians to engineers and sales team, to help us move our customers towards a cleaner future. So we're looking to fill the roles of electrical technicians, both within our production areas and field service, mechanical technicians to support our growing fleet, warehouse workers nationally, fabricators and sheet metal workers to help support our new Blue Diamond engineering facility opening up in Henderson this year. If you'd like to help us deliver quality products, great service and help transition the industry to a cleaner future, we'd love to hear from you.
At Great Southern Fuels, we know fuel and we know service. We've been doing it for over 40 years. We're a family business, we employ locals and we support the communities we operate in. But don't just take it from us. Hear what our customers have to say.
They're driven by local people, they're great community contributors.
We use Great Southern Fuels because they give us a fantastic service at the right price.
You can rely on them no matter what. It's just a phone call away and the tanks are full.
Why would you go anywhere else?
Great Southern Fuels. Reliability you can trust.
Umpiring. It is for everyone.
Yeah, thanks, Norm. Big K football here at Stubbs Park, the big clash. Round one, Kukerin, Dumbleyung, Cougars hosting the Wagin Bulldogs. What a titanic battle it's been in the first half. We see the Wagin Bulldogs 5 goals, 35, leading the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars 5 goals, 33. 2-point ball game and a fabulous game so far. Third quarter sponsor, Joe Fancy Real Estate, 33 Tuddo Street in Wagin. For all your real estate needs, a local you can trust. Matt Spur on 98612 288. As the siren sounds to commence the third quarter here, and it should be a titanic third quarter as well. Ruck set himself south, went high and won it down, flew high. Gee, we'll get it out. It's come to ground level. Umpire says holding the ball. Free kick is going to go the way of Justin Joyce for the Cougars. Goes long. Peter Joyce was in front. Almost took the mark. Had it fisted away. A bit of a shove out. Bursting through the traffic. Good kick into the corridor. Down low. Loveday almost scooped it up. Bulldogs under a bit of pressure down there. Jemo Davidson comes in hard. It was Crawford as well. Over the ball, umpire blows the whistle. It's held up. It's only 30 metres out from the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars goal face. Third term. Loveday in front, strong. Probably won it down. Umpire says, give it to me, boys. Didn't really, wasn't a lot of opportunity there. A lot of players around the ball. Plenty of traffic, ground level, bit of a shove in the back from mine, but play on, and umpire blows the whistle. We'll go once again. As Rucks set themselves, no clear knockout. A kick come out. Kirk tried to burst his way through the pack. Good long kick. How's the bounce? Wardle's there. Blevin was excellent. Good speed. Got back. Ground level. Was picked up by Keith. Little hand pass back to Blevin. Blevin, little kick. Oh, under pressure. It did go out of bounds on the full. A bit of a rare mistake from Byron Blevin. As we see Braden Watt with the ball. Right half back flank. Well, the kick wasn't too flash at all because he's picked out Lockie Ward. Ward marks the ball. A bit of a turnover. Wasn't sure which way to go. Taylor offers himself in the centre of the ground, but he's going to go long, raking kick. Underneath it was Putland. Big fly down there as well by Robinson. Had his eyes set for the ball. He's come up with a bit of an injury as well. Holding the ball, says the umpire. Free kick is going to go the way.
Which one of them both tackled?
So it ends up with a player there in
Might be
The
Mancini,
Wagin
is
Bulldogs might be. It is Mancini. So I couldn't see his number as well. Off the pack, good little bit of work. Austin Schotter, but he's wrapped up in a pretty solid tackle. And the ball has come to ground level, and we're going to have a ball up once again. Third quarter brought to you by Joe Fanchi Real Estate in Wagin. Selling heaps of houses at the moment as rucks go to it. A lot of traffic out there, Killer, and very hard to really work that ball out of those packs.
Yeah, the ball's out of the ruck knock's pretty much going straight down. There's no real clear knock.
Kirk took full possession. That was great work by Josh Kirk. He drives a long bomb, but getting back, Byron Blevin. Gee, he just read it so beautifully, as he does.
You'd get on him at the moment because you know that he's going to read the ball well, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you follow him around, somebody.
Yep, kick forward, Joyce spun out, Smith was there, ground level, kick came out of the pack, Wagin's way, getting back was Ryan Taylor. Deep in defence for the Cougars, marks it in the goal square basically.
Yeah, it was a good play too, he just went back onto the goal line.
He's going to go short with a kick to Byron Blevin, and why wouldn't you? Blevin with the ball. Couple of steps, drills it forward. Wardle was there, tried to rake it in. Harrison, good hand pass. He heard the call over the top, went to Sheldon Taylor. That kick was excellent.
Yep.
Centre of the ground, found Austin Schotter. Schotter with the ball, half back. Long raking kick. We've got a whistle on play down the field.
Oh.
And just seeing there's a bit of clarity between umpires as to what's going on. I think it was it White that flew high and got dragged down. Well, the kick's gone Wagin's way back down the field. Blevin in front. Keast.
Blevin's having a break for a second.
So Keast with the ball to Joyce. Had a bit of a tough day so far, Joyce, but this time he comes down with the grab.
Yeah, he's working up the ground. That's what he needs to do.
He's got his hands on plenty. He just hasn't been able to hold him, which is a bit unlikely.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Goes with a kick,
Oh,
big
up
fly
to
over the
Robinson.
top to Robinson. Gee, he's got a bit of a leap, the young fella. Ground level, right centre wing, ball on play, a whistle on play, and a ball up coming. Gee, it's not pretty footy, but geez, it's pretty tough.
Could be in highlights like, yeah, some marks and tackles. It's got everything.
Dare worked his way to the front. Sheldon Taylor slapped on a very good tackle on McMahon. And umpire blows the whistle once again. Ugly, tough football. Rucks once again to set themselves. South got his fingertips. Kirk was good. Had the ball, kicked it into Matty Dare though. Bundled out of it was Austin Schotter. Out of bounds. We'll have a throw in. Well, no. Out of bounds on the full.
Yep.
So Austin Schotter set to drive the Cougars long into the forward line. Marwick was at the back of the pack, ground level at the front. Mancini was good. Also working hard down there was Watt for the Bulldogs. It's tied up in that left forward pocket region, just behind the dugout. Plenty of players over the ball. We've got a whistle on play. Third quarter brought to you by Joe Fanchi Real Estate in Wagin. You've got a property for sale or you're looking to buy, go through Joe Fanchi Real Estate in Wagin. Doing a fabulous job. Matty Dare took possession of the ball, smothered. Firing hand pass, topped off there by Flay. A wild kick off the boot, sees it out of bounds on the full, and a free kick will go. No, it's touch ball. And it's indicated as a throw-in. Left half forward flank. Scrambly old affair to open the third term. Cougars and the Bulldogs. Stubbs Park, downtown Dumbleyung. Very low trajectory throw in. Joyce had the ball flipped out of his hands. Gee, it's a scramble fest out there.
Yeah, it is. A lot of pressure trying to establish a bit of ascendancy in the third quarter. No team can actually get a breakaway and give their forwards a real chance, can they?
Nah, it's come to ground level. Sheldon Taylor's wrapped up. Well, there's that many numbers around the ball. I don't know whether it ever is ever going to come to a point in time where you're going to have a setup. Well, it ends up with Johoit Patain. The kick forward to Marwick. The ball was fisted away quite brilliantly by Crawford, though. Whether we're going to have a game like netball at all, Ross Ditchburn, where there's some lines across and you're not allowed to enter these areas just to try and spread the game back. But
I wouldn't have thought, Kev.
No, I'm thinking not. But
Leave the stupid comments to me, Vic.
Yeah.
I've learned off you, Killer. Come on. There's 1 point kicked out of there, but just to open the game up because, it's a bit of a scramble fest. Toolmart scoreboard, 5 goals, 5 to the Wagin Bulldogs, 5 goals, 4 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. It's a 1 point margin.
Who is going to break the game open? Is that sort of feel about it?
Okay, so the ball, the So the Bulldogs are trying to work it out. Crawford kicks inboard. It was good. Mark's being taken by Schultz, I think. Schultz with the ball. Halfback, little kick forward. Was good. Found his target out there wide. Pretty sure it's Jidzi. He's just steady. Goes with a kick. Far and wide. Coming down was Tommy Flay. He's marked the ball. Flay. Breeze at his back. Expect a 60-metre drop. One. Good long kicks. He's nice and high. Pack forms. Dare read it very good. Couldn't quite complete the mark though. Knocked to the front of the pack. Oh, heavy traffic there as well. Ball's tied up. Whistle on play. Left half forward flank region for the Wagin Bulldogs. They do have the breeze in this term, and they probably do need to get a few goals on the board. Lockie Ward sharked it off the pack and banged it on his boot and sent it forward. How's the bounce? It was to Watt. Did well to Crawford. Through some heavy traffic. Back to Watt. Turns. It's an ugly kick as it went forward, but Wardle has been quite prominent at centre half forward. He marks the ball. Looks forward. Harry says put it out here. He drills a low pass. Too low. Sam Howie's swallowed it up. Took the mark. Delivered the kick forward. It was excellent. Gone down there to a player there in Robinson. Out wide now to right centre wing. Taken by White. Drives the ball long. Loveday was in front. Bounced off his chest, I think, or his hands. Comes to ground level. It's just on the 50-metre arc for the Cougars. Good solid tackle by Jai Payne. And the umpire's going to blow his whistle. Geez, just a skill error. One kick and you're pretty much punished. Rucks go to it. Howie, off the pack was it? Sent the ball forward. Gee, that was almost a good mark. Ground level, play on's the call. Crawford under pressure, got it forward, looking for McMahon. It just sat up for him beautifully. His little kick forward was okay. Hand pass out to Kirk now. Kirk sends it long. Bronson Harry missed what he could have taken. 2-on-1 situation. Shoved in the back for mine, and umpires called it that way. And Bronson Harry to take the free kick back at half forward.
He's gained himself 5 metres there by walking forward. So he should be able to kick the distance, I'd say, if he doesn't kick it too high.
He might go short to Robinson there. He's another...
Well, no, he's going to unload. It's a big, long bomb, but the accuracy is not there again. One behind only. 5 goals, 6 to the Wagin Bulldogs, leading the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars 5 goals, 4 here in the third term. Brought to you by Joe Fanchi Real Estate in Wagin for all your housing requirements, buying or selling. Kick went out. Matty Dares marked it. Right half back flank for the Cougars. Looks inboard. Good kick, and getting back was Robinson. That was a great fist on the ball. Hand pass over the top, though. Justin Joyce sets it alight as he goes forward. Loveday! A nice capture by the big man in the forward line for the Cougars. A contender for the Katanning Travel Centre. Mark of the day.
Yeah, no, it was a good mark and obviously a good kick from George. Just king to his advantage. He really had to mark that one just to get some reward.
Okay, well, he's only going to kick from about 15 to 20 metres out, and he comes straight off his boot. Goal on the board, Toolmart scoreboard. 6 goals, 4 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, 5 goals, 6 to the Wagin Bulldogs, and a margin of 4-point lead to the Cougars. Ross Ditchburn.
Yeah, it was a great setup there by young Robinson. Picked the ball up, got the ball into the corridor, and a perfect pass to Loveday, put it in the right area. He was able to use his big frame to hold Putland out and take a strong mark and convert for the Cougars. But that was probably the most open passage of play we've seen for this quarter.
Yeah.
And that's what happens if you get the ball in the corridor, you move it quick, the game opens up and you get opportunities, and that's when you got to make the most of them. And it was a great strong mark by Loveday. So good passage of play by the Cougars.
Yeah, great work. Back to the centre. Rucks go to it. Stockton Schotter was good. Got it out to Howie. The kick off his boot wasn't too flash, but Justin Joyce was there. Couldn't quite capture it. Play on's the call from the umpire. Hand pass came back in. Cougars trying to build something here again. Kick came out. Charging out was it Taylor. Couldn't quite take it with him. Goes in with a strong tackle, though. It spits out the side. Putters tries to bash his way through the pack. Umpire lets it go, blows the whistle. We're going to have a ball up. It's just forward of the left half forward flank for the Cougars. Just just a little bit in control here in this early part of this third term, the Cougars, against a bit of a slight breeze. South worked his way to the front. Got dealt with afterwards. Play on's the call. Picked up by Jai to Payne. Tried to drill it in. Mark's been taken down there by Menangola.
Yeah, good mark too.
Yeah, it was a good mark.
A contender for the Katanning Travel Centre mark of the day. Kick went forward to Schultz, was it?
Might be Gibson.
Oh, yeah, maybe Georgie Gibson. Goes forward with the kick. Goes back to Lee. Lee with the ball, just forward of the back pocket. Oh, he's going to get cramped for a bit of room to kick. It goes high. Blevins there, ground level, almost a kick out by Davidson. Left it behind, over the ball. Umpire blows the whistle. We'll have a ball up, just shy of right centre wing for the Bulldogs. Certainly the Cougars the last 5 minutes have certainly been forging forward. Through the pack, Jai to Payne. He is wrapped up in a tackle. Gee, I tell you what, he took too long. Holding the ball to Jamo Davidson of...
Oh, that's a contender.
Definitely.
It's one of those rare Davidson tackles that sometimes come to mind, but Bronson Harry was in front. Eyes only for the ball. It was a nice capture by the big man of the forward line for the Bulldogs. He looks forward. He sees Wardle, puts it up in front of him, but too far. It may come to him yet. Harrison's there. He's dived over the ball. He's going to get pinged here. Holding the ball, says the umpire. So, gee whiz, you can't rake it in. Harrison goes back doors to Byron Blevin.
He did the old Sam Draper, didn't he?
Yeah.
He dived on it.
And then tried to be like an ostrich and have his head in a hole and say that it's not me.
No.
So right half back, a little kick forward was beautiful. Sheldon Taylor marks. He's in the centre of the ground for the Cougars. Looking dangerous as they go forward. Mark's been taken by Justin Joyce. He goes wide. Marwick, it's a good lead. He marks the ball. He's going to be out around the 50-metre mark. Maybe a touch closer. Normally a pretty good kick on goal from memory.
Likes getting into it.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to have a crack. Breeze there as well. In he comes. Powerful kick too. Cross the face though. Through for one behind only. Toolmart scoreboard. 6 goals 5 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. 5 goals 6 to the Wagin Bulldogs here in the third term. As we just update that, 6:41, so we've got about a 5-point margin there in favour. Kick comes out. Kirk, laid the hand pass off very quick to McMahon. He's put him into Mancini. No, it wasn't Mancini. It was Menangola.
Yep.
Under pressure, but he did well. Now goes out to Mancini, and he's going to get pinged, unfortunately. They just they squeezed themselves up a little bit too much. Kick went forward. The free kick is going to have to be taken, though. It's going to go back to a player there in Robinson.
Didn't really have much help. Mancini on that occasion.
Oh, sometimes you just you're caught up in it and you can't do anything about it. And it was a good tackle by young Robinson as well. He's a prominent player. Goes with a long kick. I'll tell you what, getting back was Marwick. He read it beautifully. He's marked the ball deep in the left full forward pocket region for the Cougars. He's going to get on with the job very quickly. Looks at the goals. Not a bad kick, but I think it's gone through to the left-hand side, one behind only. Toolmark scoreboard, 6 goals, 6 to the Cougars, 5 goals, 6 to the Wagin Bulldogs, 6-point ball game.
Pretty tricky to kick goals, I reckon, down that end as well, especially like in the pockets.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're better off being dead in front, that's for sure.
Yep.
Okay, kick come in, and it's taken by John Lee. Lee for the Bulldogs. A long kick. Harry's there. Oh, Blevin was excellent. Ground level trying to get through. At your good tackle as well, coming through hard, was a player holding the ball. That Jidzi was a great tackle. Gets up, he's on with the job, squeezed himself up as well. Garlett was in front, sticky hands to Garlett. Centre half forward, he's just outside 50. He's going to go long. Big John Murray's down there. Ryan Taylor. Taylor got his fist on the ball. Waddle off the ground. Soccer goal to the Wagin Bulldogs. On the Toolmart scoreboard, 6 goals, 6 to the Wagin Bulldogs, 6 goals, 6 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. She's all tied up, Kim Keller-Davidson.
Yeah, great play. There was Regala as well. Great work from Watt too in this contest. He ended up getting a hold on the ball. He wasn't the one that actually tackled it in the end, but just the intent of the football was 3-on-2, then getting it down, and Garlett found himself in front. That's where you got to be when the ball's coming out of them sort of packed situations. Be in front. Great mark and great contest there from Murray. He's, up against some good opposition there in Taylor, but it was the Wardle who comes there and was that second, third person in and playing that rovering role, and that's what you need to do to get around Tank Murray. Great goal.
Yeah, certainly was. What is it? Am I right saying that probably the Bulldogs will need a 2 or 3 goal lead going into the last quarter, wouldn't they?
I'm not sure. I reckon it might be more across the ground, but it's pretty even, I reckon.
Okay, well, the kick comes in from the Cougars. Back of the pack, charging and running onto it was Jordan Ryan. And Ryan has kicked a quick reply goal for the Cougars. Gee, great work out of the centre from the Cougars. On the Toolmart scoreboard, 7 goals, 6. Leading the Bulldogs, 6 goals, 6. One goal margin once again, Ross Ditchburn.
Yeah, well, that was a real opportunist goal there to Ryan and a quick reply, really, to the goal that the Bulldogs kicked. So credit there to the Cougars for winning it straight out of the centre, getting it down there quick.
Caught Wagin napping, really.
Yeah, ball to the ground, and the Cougars had the numbers and were able to convert an easy goal.
Yeah, I didn't spot him. It was a young player off the half-back flank, just come charging through. Gathered the ball and went with the momentum forward. Sheldon Taylor Sharks it after Matty Dare knocked it his way. Going nowhere but, so umpire says, give it to me, boys. On ball up once again. They work their way. Dare wins it down. Great work. Knocks it out in the way of Davidson. Chopped off by the Bulldogs. Long kick goes into the forward. Getting back was Harrison. Dropped what he probably should have taken. Slapped it out to Ward. He's under pressure. Hand pass. Harry's tackled without the ball. Play on's a call. Blevins in there working very hard for the Cougars. Tackled. Umpire says, give it to me, boys. That was good football. Both teams having a red-hot crack there. It's just outside the 50-metre arc for the Wagin Bulldogs.
There's going to be a few mistakes too, like first game as well. And
so, balls thrown in. Down, Braden Watt involved, and have been pinged, I think. So Matty Dare comes up with a free kick. Goes with a long kick. Jamo Davidson dropped what he probably could have taken. Pushing the back, says the umpire. And free kick will go to Davidson. No, it won't. It'll go to Robinson.
Oh, jeez.
Robinson for the Cougars. Left centre wing. Looks towards centre half forward. No, he doesn't. Goes with a wild kick out of bounds on the full. Well, he looked like he was looking towards centre half forward. Just didn't come off his boot very good. Free kick will go to the Wagin Bulldogs. As Menengola on the right half-back flank.
You'd be looking for Harry, wouldn't you?
Well, he's on the lead and he is going for it. He's going to fall a little bit short. It's going to come to into Wardle, actually. Wardle turns. Banged it on his boot. Not a bad way to go. Tank Murray come out at 100 miles an hour and marked the ball on his chest. Tell you what, great work by John Murray.
Do you reckon he'll be passing this?
Well,
I think so. He reckons you want to have a go at it.
I think he'll kick it. And I'll tell you what, I think it's a contender for the Katanning Travel Centre mark of the day as well.
Certainly is.
That was commitment. Big John Murray. In he comes. I wouldn't be surprised if he drills it. And his kick is long and strong and true. Goal on the board for the Wagin Bulldogs. Great bit of work. Scores are tied up once again. 7 goals, 6 apiece. Here in the third term, brought to you by Joe Fancy Real Estate. Tuddo Street Wagin for all your buying and selling of houses and land and properties in Wagin, doing a fantastic job. 98612 288. Go with the local team.
John Murray played that well, Kev. He led Ryan Taylor to the ball. He anticipated where the ball was going to drop and like a true full forward, he was in front and led out, took a comfortable mark on the chest. Not comfortable, it was a good mark, a low mark, and was able to convert without any trouble at all. Yeah,
very important kick on goal, and it was a great mark by John Murray. Back to the centre. Dare went high, came to ground level, Stockton shot her, but someone else is...
Yeah, Gibson. Yeah,
Gibson's going to come up with a free kick, Georgie Gibson.
Both holding each other sort of at the start, but the umpire seen...
Okay, well, Gibson goes long in front. Was it Harry? No.
Whiteford.
Oh, it is Isaac Whiteford. Good grab by the young player. Puts it up high and long, back of the pack. Murray was there. Couldn't quite get a grip on hand pass to Shawnee Gartlett. Turns and snaps on goal. It's across the face, one behind only. Had the opportunity. Yeah. 7 goals, 7 to the Wagin Bulldogs. 7 goals, 6 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. 1 point margin in favour of the Bulldogs. Killer.
Had a little chat to Shawnee. I just saw it when he got the you're getting the ball, you're thinking he's got a lot more pressure on him than what he had a little bit more time there, and that's probably evident of that as well.
Well, the kick came in. Ryan Taylor just fingertipper right on the boundary line. He's going to go back doors once again to Lockie. We'll put him under a bit of pressure, but he's quick on his feet. Gets around and creates. Goes wide with the kick. It's good out there. Ground level. It was a good pickup. Might be by Schultz. Back into the corridor. Murray was there. Come through the back of the pack. Oh, reading it off was McMahon. Snap on goal. And a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day for the Bulldogs. They, on the Toolmart scoreboard, they roll along to 8 goals, 7, leading the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars 7 goals, 6, a margin of 7 points.
Yeah, it was Gibson over there. Bring that ball in.
Was it? Gibbo?
Yeah, you might see a few more goals scored, like it's, the first game of the year, and the game might open up a bit and might be a bit more free-flowing in the second half.
Yeah, the players tend to tire a bit, don't they? And it does open up a bit.
Well, the Bulldogs looking a little bit dangerous, and I'm just sort of thinking that with this bit of a breeze and that they probably would need a few goals buffer to be able to try and hold out or have a hope in the last quarter against the Cougars. The Cougars have been playing a pretty terrific early part of this third term. Maybe the Bulldogs can rebound back with some goals on the board. Back to the centre it goes. Rucks go to it. No clear knock. Heavy traffic once again. Ground level. Putters was there. Tried to shovel it out. Gee, it's hard work in there. That was a great pick-up. Was it Gibson, I think, again. High kick forward. Pack forms. And Harrison almost marked it. Ground level in front. McMahon laid the hand pass back to Robinson. Little toe poke forward just inside the boundary line. Intelligent stuff by Gartlett.
I don't know if it was out. But...
No, I don't think it was, but boundary umpire called it. So we've got to throw in right forward pocket region for the Wagin Bulldogs. Your numbers around the ball. Harrison going to go in the ruck. It's fisted forward. DePayne was over the ball. Was a pick-up as well. Blevin tried to drill it out of there. Ground level. Great work by Georgie Gibson. Put it into the corridor. Almost running onto it. Was it Davidson?
Yep.
It's ground level once again. Pack forms. Good pick up by Stockton Shotter. Got the little hand pass. Beautiful play. Out of defence by the Cougars to Payne. He drove it long. Ball's fisted away. It's just on the boundary line. Working hard. And the great bit of work there was Ryan. Got the kick away. Joyce was there. Runs onto it. He's going to get collared in a good tackle. He's popped it out though. Under pressure. The Bulldogs try and force it forward. Mancini had no hope of getting rid of the ball, so the umpire saw that. I tell you what, it's been pretty good umpiring today too.
We haven't really mentioned it, so...
No, they've been excellent today, these umpires.
Done a great job.
Absolutely. So left half forward flank region for the Cougars. Putland in the ruck. Kirk, strong. Tried to get his way through. Pop the little hand pass out to Gibson. Gibson quickly on his boot. Sends it long forward. Harry in front. Clears the pack. Back of the pack. McMahon was there. Used his body. The ball might jump up for him. Blevin's there. Great pressure by Byron Blevin, though. That was brilliant work. Hand pass over the top to Keast. Keast drives it out, but it's gone wide, out of bounds on the full. Free kick will go the Wagin Bulldogs' way to Georgie Gibson.
I think they've called it a ball up, ball in, but yeah, you're right, Rico.
It's out of bounds on the full for sure.
Yep.
I could see it from here with one eye. Ball to,
that was great work from Blevin. That was just about 3 on 1 down there.
Yeah. Geez, what a quality player. And really was. Gibson really figuring in a lot of the play right at the moment. So he looks forward. Harry on the lead. He goes long. Kirk at the back of the pack. Getting back was Byron Blevin. Kirk strong. Great work. Popped the hand pass out. McMahon. Gee, it's a wild kick off his boot. Had the opportunity, but just lost it. A little bit too much pressure on. Mental pressure. Out of bounds on the full. And the Cougars. Ryan Taylor waiting for the ball to be brought back.
Momentum just switched a little bit in the Bulldogs' favour. They've been able to win the ball out of the centre and spend most of the time in the forward line. So, it's good turnaround by them, considering the Cougars were really strong.
Definitely, yeah. The earlier part.
If they can get over this line too, that they'll be out too, because got a very open forward line.
Howie looks towards a player out there in Ryan. Out of bounds on the full. This free kick will go the way of what? No, it won't. It'll go the way of Tom
Keatley.
Keatley. So Keatley drives it back into that congested area. Big pack forms again. Ground level, strong in there. Keast was working hard. Emerging was Taylor. Got a kick towards the boundary line. It's gone out of bounds, and we will have a throw-in once again as we see Davidson just take the ball over the boundary line for the Cougars.
See when the kicks are dropping short, coming in there, sort of going into a breeze this way.
Yeah, definitely. So the ball's thrown in. Putland tries to win it over the back. Great work how he burst through the pack. He got his kick into the ball. Running onto it was George Gibson. He looked with his left foot, put it out in front of Wardle, made good ground, and he took a good mark. He's probably 40-odd metres out from goal.
Player free in the forward pocket for the Bulldogs, but Dare's just getting down there now.
Okay, so he's thinking that he's got a chance here. You're still going to have to kick from 47 or 8 metres out. Certainly going to take a pretty reasonable kick. And he comes as he's just inside the 50-metre. It's a powerful kick. Tell you what, he's drilled it. That is a good kick on goal. Perhaps a contender as well for the Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day. It was a ripper. Toolmart scoreboard, 9 goals, 7 to the Wagin Bulldogs, 7 goals, 6 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. It goes out to a 13-point buffer for the Wagin Bulldogs, and it's something I think the Bulldogs will probably need, Ross Titchburn.
Yeah, probably. There was a pretty strong breeze there, and the young fella had no trouble kicking the distance there, did he? He cleared the goal line by some 10 metres, so obviously a little bit of assistance there, but Wagin have done really well to turn this around. Just a quick update from Norm, three-quarter time, Wiki 15-7 to Katanning 5-2.
Okay, ground level to Payne was good, out towards Justin Joyce. Great bit of work by Putland, though. He took possession of the ball, shafted off and got the kick out wide. In front of Byron Blevin, he put on the afterburners. Gee, he did well. Got the hand pass forward, left centre wing, Stockton shot. Back to Byron Blevin. Takes on all comers. Pops the beautiful little kick towards centre half forward. Play on's the call. It must have been touch. Robinson intercepts, gets the hand pass out to Davidson. A high kick going forward. Harry! In front of fingertipper at centre half forward. Bronson Harry, the left footer, goes with a high, wobbly kick. Murray underneath it, it clears all and sundry. It's still alive in the goal square. It tumbles through for one behind. Toolmart scoreboard, 9 goals, 8 to the Wagin Bulldogs, 7 goals, 6 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, 14-point margin. As the Cougars come streaming out of defence. The kick is intercepted, though, by the Wagin Bulldogs. Mark's been taken out there by Jamo Davidson. He got the kick up the left half forward. Smith it was, over the top to Ward, I think. Got the kick forward. Gee, it's at centre half forward, intercepted by Whiteford. Tried to get the hand pass out. Ends up towards Putland. He spat it out wide. Pressure's right on. Good work by the Cougars, though. They've turned it over. Got the hand pass forward. Getting forward was Keatley, kept it alive, goes with a kick back towards centre half forward region, big fly, no one marked the ball, ground level, Cougars with plenty of numbers, it goes out wide, it's picked up by a Cougar,
Robinson.
The Bulldog by Robinson.
There you go,
That is a magnificent kick on goal, a huge contender for the Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day. Toolmart scoreboard, 10 goals, 8 to the Wagin Bulldogs, 7 goals, 6 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. Kim Killer-Davidson.
Yeah, great goal on the wing there. Robinson, been trying to get him to that for a few years, get the ball and use his big long leg and go for goals instead of sometimes just trying to be a bit too cute. That was a great goal and give him a lot of confidence. And yeah, definitely the Wagin Bulldogs got the ascendancy right now.
Certainly have Joe Fancy Real Estate sponsoring the third term for a local that you can trust for all your real estate needs. 98612-288. It's a terrific third term here at the moment. Well, the Bulldogs have bounced back after a strong early showing in the third term by the Cougars. At ground level once again, momentum sees the Bulldogs charging out. A kick goes towards left half forward. Wardle's there over the ball. Good tackle on him. He's gone for all money. No, play on's the call. Holding the ball, says the umpire. And perhaps a contender for the all-good refund depot tackle of the day. It was a ripper. Harrison. Well, he's a good, reliable defender. Probably had a couple of little tough goes today, just hanging on to a few marks coming in, but there's been a fair bit of pressure on down there. Harrison with the kick. Lays back, and I tell you what, Kirk's marked it.
Mark.
No.
Is he? No. He wants to have a crack at it.
Yep, did he? Umpire's got to blow his whistle.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that siren sometimes does take a little bit to get out there as well.
Okay, yep.
And a full forward like Kim Keller-Davidson knows all these things as well.
No, I'm not nowhere near experienced enough to know that.
No.
You've got a bit to learn, Ross Ditchburn. You're an esteemed company here now.
Oh, he's going the barrel.
Oh, well, didn't quite get onto it, but I tell you what, the sirens sounded. It's been a terrific third term, and perhaps what Wagin Bulldogs were hoping for in the end, because it was an early onslaught a little bit by the Cougars. But on the Toolmart scoreboard, it's 10 goals, 8, 68 to the Wagin Bulldogs, 7 goals, 6, 48 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, a margin, a buffer of 20 points here in leading into the last quarter. With me in commentary this afternoon, Kim Keller-Davidson and Ross Ditchburn. Kim Keller-Davidson, Wagin were able to turn it around late in that third term.
Yeah, just getting the ball and controlling the ball, but getting it into the forward line, and probably pretty potent forward line when you look at it, and some of the players floating in and out, and players like Murray kicking a goal, obviously he's a full forward, but then Robinson also on the wing, they're all chipping in, and just having repeat entries. Gibson was good that quarter. Wardle's still continuing to play in a good game, but just them keep going into the forward line inside 50s on repeat is pretty handy for the Bulldogs. And when the Cougars can get that ball free and get it out going, they do catch Wagin off guard, because just the way that they're playing the football and getting it into their forward line. But pretty much Wagin, second half of that quarter, controlling it, getting it into their forward line and having repeat shots on goals was really good.
Certainly is. And Ross Ditchburn in commentary this afternoon. Ross, has been a really entertaining game up to three-quarter time now.
Yeah, it has, and it's set up for a pretty exciting finish, I reckon, Kev. It depends who gets out of the centre the most in this last quarter as to who's going to win this game. And I think the Cougars did it early in that quarter, and then Wagin gained the ascendancy for the second half of the quarter and were able to hit the scoreboard. So all credit to them. I think for the Cougars in that quarter, I think Byron Blevin continues to play really, really well. He's been the backbone of the defence. Sheldon Taylor did a lot of good work in the midfield in that quarter. The two young blokes, Jonty Robertson and Alex Davidson, are quite exciting young players who are going to be part of the future of the Kukerin Dumbleyung Footy Club. So it's good to see those two guys really putting in. But other than that, it was pretty even performance by the Cougars. Really impressed with the young Wardle across the half-forward line for Wagin. Been a terrific player. Nicholas McMahon came into the game in that quarter too and kicked a brilliant goal. And young Robinson kicked that long goal from the half-forward flank. Wagin have got some really exciting young players too, Kevin, and it's good to see they're all out there having a crack, young Davidson and so forth. So, yeah, really good to watch.
No, good stuff. Ross, you might have some goal scorers there for us as well.
I have. For Wagin, we've got Josh Kirk with 1, Sean Gartlett with 1, Ben Wardle with 3, John Murray with 2, Liam Robertson, Nicholas McMahon, John Lee, all with 1 goal. And for the Cougars, Cohen Marwick with 3, Jordan Ryan 1, Liam Loveday 1, Stockton Shotter and Jai DePayne 1 each.
Okay, good stuff. Third quarter was brought to you by Joe Fancy Real Estate in Wagin for all your real estate needs. A local that you can trust, Matt Spur on 98612 We thank Joe Fancy Real Estate for their sponsorship. Last quarter is coming up. Dumbleyung Ag Supplies, they have all your farm equipment sorted. Scott Jeffries, 98634 Scotty, great bloke, doing a fantastic job here in downtown Dumbleyung as well. Be enjoying the football this afternoon. Scotty Jeffries from Dumbleyung Ag Supplies. That little talk, of course, brought to you by Peter Rundle, MLA. Peter's doing a fantastic job. You can contact him if you need to in the Narrogin office. The number is 98811 225. We'll be looking at other sponsors. Man of the match, Price's Fabrication and Steel, coming up at the end of the game, of course. Johnny Price and co down there in Williams, fantastic job. And all the other sponsors on board as well. We thank them very much. Great Southern Fuels, of course, supplying this beautiful truck that we are in commentating from today, and the boys at Filming Footy doing a fantastic job as well. Okay, last quarter coming up. The Cougars, well, they've got the use of the breeze. Is that going to be enough? The Bulldogs have got a 20-point margin on them leading into the final term. Ruck set themselves. Dare flew high. Down to ground level. Great little bit of work. Nice pickup it was from the Cougars. Hand pass goes out. It ends up there with Davidson, was it? Drove the ball long, getting back. A beautiful mark to Gemmo Davidson. What?
He played a serviceable game too, Braden. What?
Yeah, they look a bit similar, them boys as well, Kimo. So Watt drives long to Gemmo Davidson from the side. Ball lands. Coming through was George Gibson. Tough. Got his boot on the ball. Sent it forward. Wardle's in front. Harrison, little toe poke forward. Was good. Sheldon Taylor over the top. Quick kick goes from Davidson forward. Joyce! Well, a timely mark by Peter Joyce as well. Right half forward flank, a contender for the contending travel centre mark of the day as he went forward. But in front, Tommy Flay, he's played a cracking game today as well in defence. And he's marked the ball. Probably going to have to hug the boundary line a little bit as he just looks across, but probably safety in numbers as he tries to go long. Gee, no one got there. Peter Joyce. Well, he's come alive early in the last term as Peter Joyce. He looks into a central position, goes with a kick. It's going to fall short. And the mark has been taken there by Mancini.
Yep.
Okay, Mancini played a very good game today as well. Yep. Goes forward to Crawford. Racked up a lot of possessions today, James Crawford. Okay. Goes with a kick. Peter Joyce, well, I'll tell you what, he's turned into a ball magnet. He's had a tough day, but, you know, I think they say it mightn't be your game, but it might be your moment. As he goes into the corridor, a long kick, good fist away by Tommy Flay. Ground level, taken there once again by Chidsey. Under a bit of pressure, Sheldon Taylor shoveled it out, and he's been pinged, holding the ball, and a free kick will go to Chidsey. He's going to lay it off the hand pass. No, it's going to go back to Mancini. Perhaps a contender for the all-good refund depot tackle of the day, Killer Davidson. Make sure you jot it down. Kick goes forward. Gemmo Davison, is it? No, it's Watt with the ball. Goes out wide. It was just a little bit strong. No, Tommy Flay kept it alive. Went back doors about 35 metres. Could be dangerous. A set-up Jai DePayne. Under pressure, he got the hand pass out. Getting back deep. Bulldogs with some numbers. Goes back to Putland with a hand pass. He tries to measure the kick as he goes forward, looking for Menengola, but he's given away the free kick. And it's going to go towards Ryan. No, it's not. Robinson. 47s, 49, 48. They've got me defeated today. So the kick went in long. Clears to the back of the pack with a chance. The Cougars tried to pain, but no, the boundary line was just a little bit too quick.
Legs looked a little bit heavy there, Kevin. They struggling to get them up and down.
Okay, so the ball to be thrown in deep left full forward pocket region for the Cougars. Searching for an early goal. Rucks to go to it. Comes to the back of the pack. Tommy Flay, but hang on, we've got a whistle on play. We're going to go Bulldogs' way by the looks. And Chidsey's going to come up with a free kick. Pretty hard to see what was what in the pack. And taking a little bit of an eternity to get the ball back.
It gives Cook an opportunity just
to set up because, Tommy Flay was out here available. Now Sheldon Taylor spots him. I think you've got to stick with the other side, don't you? In defence, that's a dangerous kick. A good kick. Oh, well, he's met pretty solidly, but not too badly.
Nah.
Marwick.
Could have been a lot worse.
Just got there a bit belated. So McMahon, kick towards Tommy Flay. He's played a bit of a blinder today, Flay. A little bit of, kicking inboard, keeping the ball there. Menengola goes with a kick. It's long, raking kick coming through was McMahon and a free kick. Yep.
Good use of the body, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay. Might be White, is it? Yep. White goes with a long kick back into the forward line. Back of the pack. Gee, it's knocked, tumbles towards the goal face as well. Getting back was Tommy Flay. He's going to measure the hand pass over the top. Worked out pretty good. Just a little bit casual though, Menengola. Under pressure, kick went forward. Davidson was in front. Couldn't complete the mark. Best he can do is tie it up. As umpire says, give it to me, boys. We'll have a ball up.
I actually thought it was Davidson down the other end and then it was there. So pretty similar.
Okay, so they set themselves once again. Dare knocked it to the front of the pack. Went to ground level. Little kick went out. Shotter was there. Coming out was it Putland. Tried to crash the pack. Umpire says, give it to me. There's some heavy traffic there, Killer.
Yeah, it's no easy outs at the moment.
Okay, once again, heavy numbers around the ball. Gee, I'll tell you what, they've got a chance here. It's ended up with Joyce. Bangs it forward. Marwick was there. It's fisted away. Cougars with numbers. It's tied up in front of goal, though. Umpire says, give it to me, boys. 15 metres out from the Cougars' goal face. Gee, the Bulldogs, they need to be diligent here. Rucks set themselves, they go to it. Joyce tried to crash his way through the pack. Had the ball smothered, goes towards the boundary line. Left full forward pocket region, Tommy Flay. Great hand pass back to Putland. He drove the ball forward. Could favour the Cougars though, trying to go through heavy traffic. Hand pass came out to Matty Dare. Had the ball smothered. Crawford, it came to him. Dispossessed. Back to Dare.
Tackle.
It was a good tackle. No prior opportunity though.
Was a good tackle.
Umpire blows the whistle. And we'll have a ball up once again, 35 to 40 metres out in front of the Cougars' goal. This is like pulling teeth.
Yes.
Rucks go to it. Taken by Sheldon Taylor. Spat it out. The kick goes high. Forward once again. Meat in the sandwich. It was a big fly. Comes to Tommy Flay. Beautiful little hands out to Watt. Nice pick up. He lays it out wide. Good work by the Bulldog defence. Kick went out wide. Mark's been taken out there by Demo Davidson. Kicked the ground. Went inboard. Kirk over the top. Back to Demo Davidson. This time he sent the ball forward. Right centre wing. McMahon over the ball. Was it? He's tackled, tied up. Umpire says, give it to me, boys. We'll have a ball up. Out on right centre wing. Gee, hard work. Bulldogs have slowly dragged the ball out of the forward line for the Cougars. Can they keep it going? Plenty of Cougars. Justin Joyce grabs it. Gets the kick away. Far side. Great work out there. And Menengola's going to come up with a free kick, I would have thought. No, other way.
Well, he went one-handed, but yeah, the umpire's closer than us.
Okay, swings the hand pass inboard to Austin Shotter. Into the corridor to his brother Stockton. Over his head. How's the bounce? He gathers it up. Tommy Flay. He can't catch him. Shotter got the hand pass to Justin Joyce. He went bang in the forward line. How'd it tumble? It hit the post. One behind only. Toolmart scoreboard. 10 goals, 8 to the Wagin Bulldogs. 7 goals, 7 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. 19-point margin in favour of the Wagin Bulldogs. Here in the final term, brought to you by Dumbleyung Ag Supplies. They have all your farm equipment sorted. Scotty Jeffress. We all know Scotty. Kick comes in, half-back. Good kick, but Ryan Smith, that was a good mark. Had to turn and face the oncoming traffic. Ryan Smith with the ball. He looks to the corridor. It's going to fall short in front. George Gibson strong when needed. He's just shy of centre half back. Not sure which way to go. He looks. Bronson Harry, not a bad target. Harry can't quite get there. Bad bounce. Working hard was Keast. Hand pass over the top to Dare. Bad bounce. Coming through. Little toe poke by Watt. Did well to Bronson Harry. Hand pass forward to Garlett. Garlett toe poke forward to Robinson. He's hit the ground running. Robinson into the corridor. John Murray behind was Ryan Taylor. And read it beautifully did Ryan Taylor. He quickly fires out towards White. He turns and runs a full 10 metres long towards centre half forward. Beautiful play. Marwick let out. Mark the ball inside of 50. Great play, Cougars.
It just shows you what can happen when the game opens up, doesn't it, Kev? I mean, a great judgment, I should say, by Ryan Taylor, who probably was behind Murray. The ball floated over his head. They were able to move it on quickly to young Blair,
White,
to White out on the wing, And a beautiful kick to Marwick, who's gone back and
He's got
posted it, I reckon,
No,
from
he's
50 metres out.
Yes. Beautiful. Great kick on goal. On the Toolmart scoreboard, 10 goals, 8 to the Wagin Bulldogs. 8 goals, 7 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. On to 54, 68 plays 54. So we're back to some 14-point margin or so. Okay, great bit of play.
Tight.
And the Cougars, a great rebound out of defence. Ryan Taylor, yep. Got on quickly with the kick, and it just opened right up.
It's a good side of the ground to use too, or it's a lot
it is.
easier.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Okay, so back to the centre. Last quarter, of course, brought to you by Dumbleyung Ag Supplies. Scotty Jeffress, 98634-154. South got the best of it, down to our man there in Jidsey. Had no opportunity, and we'll do it all again. It's just such heavy traffic around these ball ups. Not easy. Both teams working hard. Justin Joyce couldn't quite get his hands on the ball, though. And once again, we'll do it all again.
Goes through stages like this, doesn't it? As has been.
Oh, it's just an arm wrestle. Knocked down. Dare did well. Once again, it's gathered in and it's tied up.
The umpire should just kick the ball and say, play on.
Like they do in the D grade, mate.
Yeah, yep.
Or younger.
Okay, Rucks set themselves once again. No clear knock. George Gibson, good kick out. Wardle's in front. How's the bounce? He ran onto it. He spat it out.
Oh.
He gathered it again. Very good play. Went long. Murray's in front. Couldn't quite capture the mark. Ryan Taylor again comes to the fore. Hand pass to Byron Blevin.
Oh.
Back to Byron. Gee, there was a bit of pressure on there, boys. One behind only to the Bulldogs. Toolmart scoreboard, 10 goals, 9 leading. The Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars, 8 goals, 7. Here in the last term, the kick comes in.
Wagin done well here, just to slow it down.
Okay, Sam Howie goes to half back. It's a good long kick to Davidson. No?
No, Robinson.
Robinson, never going to get it. Ball's gone out of bounds, right half forward for the Wagin Bulldogs, far side of the oval. Bulldogs in front and down the right end, but gee, they've been having a red hot crack, the Cougars, here in the last term. Bit of a breeze. Trying to work it out. Austin Schotter was great. He wheels around. He looks to the centre of the ground. Crawford's going to meet it. Good bounce comes to Peter Joyce. Over the top. Little kick went forward. Great bit of work coming through. Was Menengola, was it? Or Mancini it was. Oh, he's going to run himself into a bit of trouble. Bang, one way or the other. There was bombs going off around him always. And it comes now to Austin Schotter. Beautiful kick. Jai DePayne was in front. Marked the ball. Forward of right half forward flank. He's off. He's going to make every post a winner. He drives the ball long from the side
Free
in the
kick.
goal square. Whistle on play.
It was there.
And a free kick to the Cougars.
I'm sure it was against Putland or whatever, but yeah, he just got caught behind and arm went over the shoulder.
To Jonty Robinson. Okay, and Killer, great eyes. He spotted it. It was there. A goal opportunity's right in front. In he comes. Bang. Goal on the board for the Cougars. 10 goals, 9 to the Wagin Bulldogs. 9 goals, 7 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. And
Keller must have got a lot more easier free kicks than I got, Kev, because I didn't actually spot that one.
no,
I thought that was pretty reasonable myself.
Okay, well, we're down to an 8-point margin with the Cougars. A nice bit of play. Well done, Killer.
Yeah, well, just seeing a bit of it, get pulled back a bit in that too. So, but the umpire was right on it.
Like they say, you've got a face for radio, and tell you what, it was proven right then.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, haven't we all? So back to the centre it goes. Dumbleyung Ag Supplies sponsoring the last term, the exciting last term. Rucks go to it. Has come to ground level. Good tackle, good pressure by Georgie Gibson. On a player there in Austin Schotter. And Loveday in the ruck for the Cougars. Ronson Harry in the ruck as well. No clear knockout. It goes out wide. Running onto it was a good kick by the Bulldogs. Tumbles forward. Bad bounce to Wardle. Harrison. Well, he ducked down. Now he tries to get the hand pass out. Bulldogs maybe with an opportunity here. Hand pass came back. It went to McMahon. He flicked it out wide. Right half forward flank.
Lee.
Round one, then the other. Hand pass. Later back into Robinson. He drove it long. In front was Murray. Couldn't complete the mark. Taylor did well. Byron Blevin, was it? No, it was Keast. Runs onto the ball for the Cougars. Out of defence. Measured kick. It was beautiful. Oh, just couldn't quite take in the mark there as it was spat back out. Taken by Whiteford. Almost ran out of terra firma. He should have just kept running and kicked the ball, but I wasn't sure what transpired there. As it was Davidson, of course, that was putting the tackle on. Bulldog injured ground level there.
Schultz.
It is Schultz. Just not sure what happened to him. Killer, did you spot that one?
Oh, no.
Ball thrown in.
Might be in the groin region, I think.
Okay, well, it doesn't look good. Gibson got the kick away, but gee, that was a nice mark too to Keast. Charlie Keast, a contender for the Katanning Travel Centre. Mark of the day. Squares it off with a good little kick to Byron Blevin. He's between centre half back and full back. Oh, had the ball smothered as well. Was taken by White. A comedy of errors. Robinson tried to go through the pack and no chance of getting rid of it. It was a ripper tackle and a contender for the all good refund tackle of the day. Make sure you write it down to Ryan Taylor. It was a terrific tackle in the context. It went long, getting back. Demo Davidson. It was a nice grab over the top. He gets on with the job. Wobbly kick forward. Coming was Ryan Taylor.
Nice.
Dropped what he should have taken. Whiteford over the top. Garlett puts it out in front of himself and kicks a goal for the Bulldogs. Oh, wow. Great football. Wagin Bulldogs and a contender for Shawnee Garlett on a Narrogin Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day. Gee whiz, Kev, get it out. 11 goals, 9 to the Wagin Bulldogs, 9 goals, 7 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. Absolutely fabulous. Ross Ditchburn.
Yeah, terrific passage of play there. Probably a couple of errors by the Cougars deep in defence there. The drop mark by Ryan Taylor actually allowed the ball to stay on the ground, and Garland had a couple of attempts to pick the ball up and shoot for goal. Eventually it came out the back. He had the pace, ran onto it, and very cleverly socketed it through the goal. So good passage of play there, just to stem the tide a little bit for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, certainly was. Out of the middle, the Cougars go forward with a raking long kick. Davidson was leading the race for the ball, but the boundary line, unfortunately, was a little bit too close. It's out of bounds. We'll have a throw in, right half forward flank region here in the last quarter, brought to you by Dumbleyung Ag Supplies. Scotty Jeffress, 98-634-154. Got all your farming needs and requirements. Balls thrown in. Harry's in the ruck. Kirk sharked it, banged it on his boot, sent it forward. It lands. Taken by Harrison. Little quick hand pass to Blevin. He lays it out. Was it Keats? Not sure. Sent the ball forward, right half forward. Ground level Davidson. Didn't take possession of the ball. Picked up by Loveday. He was banged out of the way. Good work by the Bulldogs. Hand pass came out to George Gibson. He sent it along. Garland. Flew. Couldn't quite take the mark. Comes to ground level, taken by Lee. Oh, he's spinning around. He's tackled. He's gone. Holding the ball. Blevin burst out of the pack for the Cougars. Sent the ball long in front. Mark almost taken by DePayne. Wrapped up in a very good tackle down there by Watt.
Yeah.
And the ball's tied up. Great work there by our man in Braden Watt.
Against very good opposition.
Oh, well,
Experienced opposition.
absolutely. It's between right half forward flank and deep right full forward pocket for the Cougars. Ruck set themselves. Comes to no man's land. Ground level picked up by Peter Joyce. Tried to work his way out of the pack. Couldn't quite do it. Too much traffic there. And the umpire blows the whistle. We'll have a ball up once again. Gee, there's a lot of players around the ball as they set themselves. Rucks go to it. Flicks out this side. George Gibson got the hand pass out. There's a ground level over the ball. Might be Howie. Umpire blows the whistle. A little bit of momentum sees the ball go closer to the goals for the Cougars. Rucks to set themselves. Howie left it behind. Kirk goes in hard. He's been strong in that last quarter.
He has. And even his little kicks out of the packs, Kev, have got the ball clear by 30 metres or so. It's been very handy.
Yeah, definitely impacting around these throw-ups. Rucks go to it. Harry, gee, I tell you what, thought that Kukerin player just about burst through the pack. Who was it?
Shotter. Good tackling. There's been a lot of good tackles in this game of football today.
Okay, once again, Harry went high. No clear knockout. Little quick out of the pack was good. Robinson, it could favour him. He's wrapped up in a good tackle, but he got a hand pass out to Kirk, who was strong coming through. Was Ward. Got the little kick away. DePayne was there. Almost picked the ball up. Taken high. Play on's the call. Umpire says we'll have a ball up. It's on that half-forward line or just forward of the half-forward line for the Cougars. They're trying to manufacture a goal. It's not easy. Harry went high to Payne, flipped it out. Joyce knocked it out once again, and we're going to get a free kick, and it's going to go the way of the Cougars, and it's going to go to Justin Joyce.
Who can kick the ball a long way.
Justin Joyce, well, we all know he's a great footballer. Beautiful kick as well. Still take a reasonable kick. He's going to have to kick from 50-odd metres. Yeah. Breeze at his back, though, Ross Ditchburn, so you might just about back him in. Although it's late in the
in the day. If earlier in the day when he was fresh, I'd say he's a chance, but this might just stretch him a little bit.
It's amazing what the thought of kicking a goal could do. In he comes. It's a long kick. Oh, Tommy Flay. Beautiful grab for the Wagin Bulldogs in the goal square. Played a great game today, Tommy Flay, for the Bulldogs. Not sure which way to go. Little kick out was good to Kirk, who's really lifted his rating. Josh Kirk. Been very impacting in this last half. Goes with a dangerous kick over the top. Who on a Taylor was. Got the kick, the hand pass back. Cougars trying to charge forward. DePayne, the left footer. Got the kick away, but in there was Flay in the last line of defence. And I think it was Ryan that got the kick in. So the kick is going to go long towards Robinson. Nice pluck out of the air by Robinson. Runs full 10 metres. Goes with that high kick forward. Fist over the top. Knocks it on. Harrison was going to come in. Big John Murray down the field. Good little pick up by McMahon. Well spotted by the umpire and Kim Keller-Davidson.
He thought the umpire was behind the pack.
Exactly.
Said there's only one way he could have handled it. I don't reckon he's seen it.
Killer, you've been on fire today. You really have. Great to have you back with Big K football for today. Okay. So, right half forward, Justin Joyce. Long, powerful kick coming through was Flay. Didn't quite take the mark, but his recovery was great. He sent it straight back to Justin Joyce, though. Joyce looks down, tries to land. Marwick behind, used his body brilliantly. Tapped it out in front of himself. The boundary line's close. Kept it alive. And it's gone out of bounds, though. And we'll have a throw in. Halfway between right half forward flank and deep right full forward pocket for the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. 14-point ball game here in the last quarter with the Bulldogs in front. The ball is deep in Cougars territory. Ball thrown in, knocked to the front of the pack. DePayne was in there, tried to bullock the ball forward. It's in the goal square. Flay, excellent stuff for the Bulldogs. Got the hand pass out and sent it forward to Keatley. Keatley drove it long, but Keast, was it, or Blevin? They look a little bit similar. Drilled the kick into Sheldon Taylor at centre half forward. He's marked at 49 metres out from goal.
Too far.
Sheldon Taylor. He's looking forward. There's a lot of players in the holes, but he's looking. He's going to go long, I'm sure. No, he's going to go wide, maybe. No, kicked into the man on the mark.
No,
it was
taken from the side, I think.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, he must have called play on.
Oh,
He did.
dear.
Okay, so it's knocked forward. It's back towards the centre of the ground. It's flicked out. Harrison, a good quick kick goes out towards Davidson. He runs to right half forward, chips the kick forward. Big fly from the side, Peter Joyce. And a nice capture and an opportunity to put it back to an 8-point ball game. Peter Joyce, a very quiet afternoon, but quite a great last quarter so far for Peter Joyce. Serious chance here. And he comes. In, kick off his boot. Well, like the rest of the game, it was just not a bad, it was a terrible kick. It's gone out of bounds. I think it's going to be a throw-in, is it? No, it's a point. Gee,
Yeah, bounce back, yeah.
Well, it did. Okay, Tulmark scoreboard, 11 goals, 9 to the Wagin Bulldogs, 9 goals, 8 to the Cougars. 13-point ball game. Here in the last quarter. Brought to you by Dumbleyung Ag Supplies, Scotty Jeffress. See him for all your farm requirements. So out of full back, the kick goes long to right half back, ground level. Gee, without the ball for mind.
Sure.
Free kick's got to go the way. Whoop, to Austin Shotter. Well, are they going to let it go or not? just clear? No, I think the umpire wants to bring it back. Okay, so a free kick to the Cougars.
Probably a good thing because I think he missed the goal
Yeah,
anyway.
right.
So.
Okay, Austin Shotter. So he's going to kick from outside 50. Gee, it's a raking long
It's a good kick.
right to the goal square.
Touched.
Gee whiz, thought it was going to be a goal. Toolmart scoreboard, 11 goals, 9 to the Wagin Bulldogs, 9 goals, 9 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. 63, we're down to a 12-point ball game. Bulldogs have their noses in front. Under a bit of pressure. Kick came in. It was good to Watt. Gee, it's a dangerous kick. It's going to fall short. He's kicked it straight to Justin Joyce. He is a dangerous man.
Not mucking around either.
I think the boundary line's your friend if it's possible, Killer, in these tight situations. Last quarter, Justin Joyce, I think he's feeling pretty confident about it. In he comes. Justin Joyce. Bang! Straight as a die. Bang! Goal on the board for the Cougars. 6-point ball game. 11 goals, 9 to the Wagin Bulldogs. 10 goals, 9 to the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars. Tell you what, it's a fantastic last quarter. 6-point game, and the Cougars have the breeze. It's been a tough gig, though. Not easy to kick a goal either ways. Jim Killer Davidson.
Yeah, not sure how long left, Big K, but it's probably in time on for sure.
We might experience a bit of the Anzac spirit here today, mate.
Yep.
Another draw.
Well, this clearance,
Yeah, gee, what a cracking game that was.
That was a ripper, wasn't it?
Well, I tell you what, I think we've got a fair chance here, to be honest. Not so easy going forward. This centre clearance here is... Oh, we've got a whistle on play.
Oh, they got too many behind the ball. That's a warning.
4 or 5 years, or 3 years, getting a warning for that stuff.
What's happened?
I'm not sure.
No, Wagin have one too many down back.
Oh, okay.
You've got to have your 6 up forward.
Oh, okay.
So they get one warning and next time it's a free kick.
Okay.
Going to be hard on that now.
Putland in the ruck for the Wagin Bulldogs.
Was it
Posted there.
Was it a good idea to put one behind the ball, though?
Yes.
Well, Kirk, I tell you what, great work by Josh Kirk. Got the hand pass out to Gibson. Went forward, not a capture by Whiteford, though. Couldn't dig it up at ground level. Cougars with some numbers. DePayne, quick kick away. He goes to left half, forward flank. Getting out there, good capture. Was it Ryan?
Joyce.
Wheels around.
Robinson.
Goes inboard. Robinson, it was. It's come to ground level right on the 50-metre arc. It's desperate down there for the Bulldogs. Pack forms once again. The ball's going nowhere. We'll have a ball up some 75 metres from the Cougars' goal.
Said Joyce there because he was on his own.
Yeah, had the opportunity there, didn't they, Killer?
Okay, ball is thrown. Kirk over the top, left it behind. Putland was good, ground level. He's tied up, though. Umpire says, give it to me, boys. They're inside the attacking 50-metre arc for the Cougars. 6-point ball game. Not too much longer left in this game as well. Rucks to set themselves. Josh Kirk did well. High kick, sends it forward. Pack forms. No mark taken. Came to ground level. Quick kick from Lockie Ward. Sent the ball forward, but in the way. And a safe mark taken by Crawford for the Wagin Bulldogs.
Wouldn't want to be cute here.
Okay, Crawford, he's not sure what to do with the ball. He's going to go with a little kick. Very dangerous. It's been fisted. Ryan Smith came through. It's at ground level once again. And it's tied up. Umpire says, give it to me, boys. Killer.
Crawford, yeah, just kicked it, then Garlick dropped the mark, but then Crawford was back in there to make another ball up.
Okay, so Rucks again go to it. Ground level, quick kick came out. It was good. Robinson took possession, got the kick away, sent it forward. A lucky bounce perhaps. Wardle got the hand pass out. Bulldogs trying to set something up here at right centre wing. Good tackle though by the Cougars. It's toe poked off the ground. Wardle runs down onto it. He's looking for the hand pass over the top. Good play by Wardle. Sets up his man as he goes bang towards goal.
Handy point,
and it's...
Yeah,
one behind across. I didn't see who the kicker was, Killer.
McMahon, was it?
Oh, not sure.
Could have kept running, couldn't he?
11 goals, 10 to the Wagin Bulldogs, 10 goals, 9 to the Cougars. A 7-point ball game in favour of the Wagin Bulldogs. The kick came in. Looks like Lockie Ward in defence. Went for the kick, drove it long. Crawford come in late. Joyce was there, couldn't take it. Ground level. Jamo Davidson as the siren sounds. And the Bulldogs have come up trumps here in the first game of the season with the big clash between the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars and the Wagin Bulldogs. So 11 goals, 10-76. Wagin, they've defeated the Cougars 11 goals, 10-76 to 10 goals, 9-69. So a margin of some 7 points there in favour of the Wagin Bulldogs. What an absolutely fantastic game it was. Last quarter was brought to you by Dumbleyung Ag Supplies. We're going to take a quick break, guys, and we're going to come back very shortly with a quick summary of what has been a fantastic game of football, round one in Upper Great Southern.
At Great Southern Fuels, we know fuel and we know service. We've been doing it for over 40 years. We're a family business, we employ locals and we support the communities we operate in. But don't just take it from us. Hear what our customers have to say.
They're driven by local people, they're great community contributors.
We use Great Southern Fuels because they give us a fantastic service at the right price.
You can rely on them no matter what. It's just a phone call away and the tanks are full.
Why would you go anywhere else?
Great Southern Fuels. Reliability you can trust.
Umpiring. It is for everyone.
For a limited time only, we've got Honda generators, free delivery until the end of this month of March only. They're super compact, reliable Japanese generators. For more information, check out our website or give us a call.
My name's Nick Essler. I'm the National Operations Manager for Blue Diamond Machinery. I've been with the business for 18 months. Blue Diamond Machinery, we've got a great team environment. We encourage input from all of our staff, from warehouse workers to electricians to engineers and sales team, to help us move our customers towards a cleaner future. So we're looking to fill the roles of electrical technicians, both within our production areas and field service, mechanical technicians to support our growing fleet, warehouse workers nationally, fabricators and sheet metal workers to help support our new Blue Diamond engineering facility opening up in Henderson this year. If you'd like to help us deliver quality products, great service and help transition the industry to a cleaner future, we'd love to hear from you.
Umpiring. It is for everyone.
At Great Southern Fuels, we know fuel and we know service. We've been doing it for over 40 years. We're a family business, we employ locals, and we support the communities we operate in. But don't just take it from us. Hear what our customers have to say.
They're driven by local people, they're great community contributors.
We use Great Southern Fuels because they give us a fantastic service at the right price.
You can rely on them no matter what. It's just a phone call away and the tanks are full.
Why would you go anywhere else?
Great Southern Fuels. Reliability you can trust.
For a limited time only, we've got Honda generators, free delivery until the end of this month of March only. They're super compact, reliable Japanese generators. For more information, check out our website or give us a call. For a limited time only, we've got Honda generators, free delivery until the end of this month of March only. They're super compact, reliable Japanese generators. For more information, check out our website or give us a call.
Umpiring. It is for everyone.
Limited time only, we've got Honda generators, free delivery until the end of this month of March only. They're super compact, reliable Japanese generators. For more information, check out our website or give us a call.
Umpiring. It is for everyone.
Yeah, thanks, Norm. Big K football, round 1, 2024 season. We were lucky enough to be out here at Dumbleyung at a great match of the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars hosting the Wagin Bulldogs. It was a fantastic game. The Wagin Bulldogs have run out winners in the end at 11 goals 10, 76, defeated the Kukerin Dumbleyung Cougars 10 goals 9, 69, a margin of 7 points. And it was on all day, and certainly a terrific game of football. In commentary with me this afternoon, Kim Killer-Davidson back for a bit of a fling again, and also Ross Ditchburn as well. It's always a pleasure to have these two gentlemen back with Big K football. Firstly, I'll throw to you, Kim Killer-Davidson. Gee, what a great day, and it was a good win by the Wagin Bulldogs in the end. You know, they had to really hang on because there was a lot of pressure on that last quarter. The Cougars, they played well all day. Wagin had played well all day, but they had to really fight it out to the end.
Yeah, they did, and went in. Like, I thought just Wagin, they probably had a lot more contributors like across the board where, you know, a lot more even spread. Just as the game, especially as the game went on. And but what a great game of football to start the season as well. And just some big marking, like Bronson Harry, especially in the first half, 3 quarters, taking some big marks and controlling it when they're going into the forward line. I think a lot of inside 50s, which helped Wagin a lot. Just having that pushing up the ground and having repeat entries and that. But yeah, what a game of football today, just against the Cougars, and it normally is, Ross.
Yeah, normally is killer. The two rival towns, close neighbours, and always been best of mates. So, it's always hard when you're on the losing end of it, but a great spectacle. Really enjoyed the game, and what I've saw of the young kids that are coming up to be great players in the future. It was exciting to watch today. I thought the Cougars lost a little bit of impetus in the midfield when Jida Payne went forward. Whether he's suffering a little bit of an injury or a little bit of a lack of fitness, we sort of lost a bit of the momentum out of the middle when Jai went forward. But I thought Justin Joyce was a very good player through the centre, and Stockton Shotter tried his heart out all day. He's an amazing talent for someone so small and so young. Byron Blevin across half-back was a pillar in defence and certainly repelled many Wagin forward moves. Matty Dare battled hard in the ruck. The two young fellas, Jonty Robinson and Alex Davidson, really stood up, and I think it probably may have been their first A-grade games today for the club, so looking forward to a big future from those kids. And a pretty overall performance. Peter Joyce was down a bit for most of the day, but when we needed him in the last quarter, came back and took half a dozen marks in the quarter. Wagin very impressive. Obviously, Flay up back was a very, very good player. Wardle up forward, kicked 3 goals from centre half forward, and was always a threat every time he went near the ball. I just thought Wagin did it really well in the last quarter by being able to bottle the play up in the Cougars forward line. They couldn't get any system at all going forward, very scrambly and not open, and they found it really hard to kick goals. It wasn't until the ball was moved out in the open and you could find a bit of space that they were able to kick a couple of goals. But Wagin fought hard, managed to answer everything that the Cougars threw at them, and credible performance by the boys. And Monteith will be very, very happy with that, and I don't think DePayne will be that disappointed with their performance. I think they lack a little bit of fitness this time of the year, and that comes, and then the skill level improves as well, because they're able to run and execute their skills better. And it was a good first game workout, I reckon, and they'll take a lot out of it.
Yeah, good stuff. Great comments there from Kim Keller-Davidson and Ross Ditchburn. In commentary this afternoon with Big K Football. It's been a fabulous afternoon, I can tell you that. Price's Fabrication and Steel, Man of the Match Award. And Johnny Price has been a fabulous sponsor of Big K Football. And you can get in touch with the guys down there. They've got Australian-made steel. They build fantastic sheds throughout the Great Southern region. 98309414 or www.pricesfabricationandsteel.com.au. Check the guys out. So the Man of the Match Award, 3-2-1, Ross Ditchburn. I'll get you to go first, just in your selections for the Price's Fabrication and Steel Man of the Match Award.
Yeah, I went 3 to Tom Flay. Terrific game across half-back all day. Marked the ball that many times it wasn't funny. Byron Brevin, 2 votes. He stood out in defence for the Cougars, and the young fella Ben Wardle up forward for the Bulldogs, 1 vote. Kicked 3 goals, and as I said, was a danger every time he went near the ball.
Certainly was. Great comments there, Ross Ditchburn. Kim Keller-Davidson.
Yeah, pretty similar to Ditchy, but yeah, I ended up giving 1 vote to Blevin. Just what you see there and what Ditchy said, just controlling the half-back line, second, third efforts, and unbelievable there on that half-back line. Gave 2 votes to Wardle for Bulldogs. Really come into his own today, just when he got challenged and kicking 3 goals as well. And even right at the end there, when the ball went forward, and they're just very exciting at the centre half forward. But 3 votes to Tom Flay. Just pretty much a bit like a Blevin's type game, a bit more deeper, but just all through the game, the amount of marks and kicks. And then when he got it, he actually delivered the ball with distance and with meaning. And just repelled a lot of the Kukerin Dumbleyung's ball movement going forward. So he was definitely worthy of 3 votes.
Okay, good stuff, Kim Keller-Davidson. For me, 1 vote to Ben Wardle. I saw him play last year, and he surprised me in this game. Actually, he played really well. He's pretty tall, and he was really mobile today, and his skills were really very good, and he was a very important part of the forward line for the Wagin Bulldogs, and I thought his effort was fantastic. Byron Blevin, I've got to say I love Byron Blevin when I watch him play footy. He's a tremendous footballer. He reads the ball so brilliantly well. He's aggressive. You know, to be honest, he looks like a pussycat from here, Killer. You're looking out there. But I tell you what, he'd tear you to pieces because he's so fast and sharp. And even when he gets a mark or a kick, he takes off flat out as well. And he tries to run his full 10 and then deliver a good kick. And he's got so many good skills about that. And I've got an immense amount of respect for how he plays his football. He's a great footballer. 2 votes. Probably I'd almost be giving him 3 votes if the Cougars had got up and won today. But he was in the back line doing a fantastic job for the Cougars, and Tommy Flay was in the back line for the Wagin Bulldogs, and he was outstanding today as well. Gee, he just racked up so many possessions. He was very impressive how he read the ball in the air. He's moving. He's a big guy as well. He's got a raking long kick on him. But, gee, it's just everywhere today, and very, very important, and one of the main reasons why the Wagin Bulldogs did, in fact, win this game. And even in the last quarter, he really battled, tried hard, and put himself into the play to hold all advances from the Cougars, and his game today was outstanding. So, without any further ado, Price's Fabrication and Steel Man of the Match award goes to Tom Flay of the Wagin Bulldogs. Well done. Okay, moving on to our next awards. Kim Keller-Davison, the Kukerin Travel Centre. Mark of the day. There was a lot of good marks today, as there usually is. Did you come up with something good?
Yeah, I think so, BK. I think we got it right, but just a couple there. Jordan Ryan in the first quarter at the right on the boundary line took a really good, strong mark. I thought Loveday as well. When think the ball was pretty much had opposition coming the other way, and really strong mark in that second quarter, I think it was. But the one that I actually did go for in the end was forward, come out, he read the ball, it was out of a pack situation, and the ball got kicked about 40 metres, but he was in front against good opposition in Ryan Taylor, and a low chest mark down low, and John Murray took a nice good mark there, and he ended up going back and kicking the goal as well, and a very important goal at that stage as well. So I thought John Tank Murray was worthy of Kukerin Travel Centre mark of the day.
Oh, Kimmo, he's going to love you for that, I can tell you, John. And he played well today too, and really battled up there in the forward line. Had a bit of a tough day, of course, with Ryan Taylor as well at fullback. So well done to you, Big John Murray, for winning that award. Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day. There was no better goal kickers in the Upper Great Southern region than Ross Ditchburn. And Ross, you've got the pleasure of picking what your thoughts today of the Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day.
Right, Kev. Just before I do that, I'll just go through the goal kickers, the final goal kickers for the game.
Oh, yeah.
We'll go with the Wagin side first. Ben Wardle with 3, John Murray with 2, Sean Garlett with 2, and 1 each to Josh Kirk, Liam Robinson, Nicholas McMahon, George Gibson, and that's it. And for the Cougars, 4 to Cohen Marwick, 1 each to Jordan Ryan, Liam Loveday, Stockton Shotter, Jida Payne, and Justin Joyce. Yeah, there's some great opportunist goals today. Some really good snaps from close in. Cohen Marwick, Sean Garlett, and Sean Garlett, 2 snapshots actually on goal were very, very clever. Cohen Marwick, a couple of snapshots himself. There were some great long goals, one by Josh Kirk out on the far side of the ground. Another one by Justin Joyce in the last quarter there to keep the Cougars in the game. But I thought another long goal kicked under pressure by Liam Robinson is the deserved winner of the goal of the day, the Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day.
Okay, good stuff there, Ross Ditchburn, and congratulations to you, Liam Robinson, on winning the Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day. We want to thank all our sponsors today, as well. I'll just touch on them before we say our quick goodbyes. Peter Rundle, MLA, of course, has the office up there in Narrogin. You can contact Peter on 98811225. He's doing a fantastic job, and if you want to chase up anything with Peter, that's the number to call. We thank Toolmart for the sponsorship of the scoreboard, and we've got Price's Fabrication and Steel, Johnny Price down there in Williams doing a fab job, 98309414. And our other sponsors, of course, were Sports Power Narrogin and doing the mark of the day, Katanning Travel Centre, I'll get you to do it anyway, Ross, if you like. Katanning Travel Centre, Mark of the Day, and the All Good Refund Depot and Wage and Tackle of the Day. Did we do the Tackle of the Day?
No, so I don't think we have.
Kimmo, I was waiting for you. I was like, give you the opportunity.
Oh, Norm wouldn't be happy there.
No, gee whiz, the All Good Refund Depot.
We're just making him sweat.
He just sent us a message, so what about the tackle?
Yes. We leave the important one to last, Norm.
Yeah, Norm, we're doing all that bullocking work back in the studios. Norm, we won't let you down. Killer, how did you see the tackle of the day? It was some pretty good ones, mate.
Yeah, Davison on Depine was pretty good. But the one I went for was it was on young Liam Robinson, but Ryan Taylor, had him swing around like he was saying off air. Ditchy was working like a little dance there, and like one wanted to get away, and Ryan was saying, "You're not going anywhere." Great tackle, but yeah, he definitely worthy of the good old depot tackle of the day.
Okay, well done to you, Ryan Taylor. He played a solid game for the All Good Refund Depot Wage and Tackle of the Day, Containers for Change. Doing a great job in the studios, Norm, and we appreciate the sponsorship so much as well. Just quickly, I'll just touch on our quarter time sponsors before we wind it out. We'd like to thank Minding Auto Electrics, Lindsay Francisco, for his sponsorship in the first quarter, doing a great job. 0429356317. Kukerin Rural Services. They've got all your agricultural needs taken care of by your local team. Kim Gooding, 98646010. Joe Fancy Real Estate and Wagin. For all your real estate needs, a local you can trust. Matt Spur, and his number is 98612288. And Dumbleyung Ag Supplies, they have your farm equipment sorted. Scotty Jeffress on 98634154. Thank you very much for all the sponsors. Ross Ditchburn, we've still got a couple of results there.
Yeah, just around the grounds, Kev. Boddington 14-16 defeated Williams 10-8. And the final score, Wickerpin and Katanning. Wickerpin 18-11 to Katanning Wanderers 6-4.
Okay, good stuff. And Ross, thanks very much for your help this afternoon. Really appreciate it. You're across getting ready with seeding or doing a bit of seeding and helping out and things like that, Ross?
Yeah, we are. Yep. That's ticking along at the moment. Plenty of dust, Kev, so hopefully that's alleviated on Wednesday or Tuesday night with a bit of moisture. But no, I always enjoy catching up with you guys and coming back to where the roots are, and enjoy catching up with everyone while I'm here. Still very active in the regional men's health world, Kev, and we just recently had our April meeting in Bunbury, so they were very kind of them to come down and join me instead of me having to travel to Northam. But no, I've got a good group of guys. Just employed a new community educator, so things are going really well there. So just a message to the blokes to make sure you take responsibility for your own health and well-being, and leave no stone unturned in doing that. Okay, great stuff there, Ross Ditchburn, and doing a fabulous job on many fronts. So thanks very much for your help today, Ross. Really appreciate it. Kim Killer-Davidson. Killer, great to have you back for the day. You're a busy man last year. You were coaching and everything else, but great to have you back on board today. Yeah, no, it's a pleasure to be help out when I can. Still doing a bit of coaching and that, but yeah, this is awesome too, having the live streaming as well. You know, it's really good for country footy. No, absolutely. Thanks, Killer, for today, and everybody else. Hope you enjoyed the game today as much as what we did, bringing it to you. The boys from Dartfish are fantastic. We're in the truck here. Great Southern Fuels sponsor that as well, which is fabulous. And well, I think it's just about time to go and have a beer, I think. Thanks, guys, and back to the studios of 1422 Great Southern Radio.